John.
It's your boy. Both of these. How's it going?
Oh, just
Pretty
going around on
good.
Slasher's Keep.
Oh, you
Where
enjoying
would
it?
want to acquire? Yeah, it's fun so far. Where would want to acquire a copper key? Is it going to be on the level?
It should be. I think everything you need is on the level.
Okay. Okay. I have a silver key for the door with the silver key, but I've not yet acquired a copper. This is a chest here that needs one. Can I just open the chest through the grate? Nope, it's not letting me do that. That's good. Means they thought about that.
Curious about these nectarine beers. I guess it's like a Kolsch.
Ooh,
I don't know.
that sounds delicious.
They nectarine Kolsch from Sierra Nevada. They're seasonal.
I do like Sierra Nevada. I was going to say I'm not so certain about it, but you said Sierra Nevada, and, well...
They're pretty solid. I haven't...
I like them. They do a lot of good things.
Yeah.
There aren't that many beers from them that I just have picked up and not, enjoyed.
Right. Actually, speaking of, I should go heat up my leftovers from last night and eat right now. So I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back.
That'd be a good time for it.
I did that like 20 minutes ago, so yeah.
So the one problem I see with this, Greg, is if you die a lot, you'd be pretty fucked because...
Better off making a new game over continuing, basically.
Yeah, because your experience to level goes up
Oh.
by quite a bit. It seems like. So, oh, there's my copper key right there. Look at that. It was on that zombie. I almost didn't see it. I'd have been looking around forever. Yeah, your experience to level goes up between each level. So, I guess you could eventually get locked into low stats.
That seems
Feel
bad.
I mean, maybe not, right? Maybe it just doesn't ever realistically happen. Because it's not like it's a super duper hard game. It is, I mean, it's challenging, just because it's skill based stuff. You have to move around and attack and shit like that. What have I got going on here? I'm not put this on.
Yeah.
What is this skill? Grenade splash radius? That's something you need. Right?
Bomb radius, but yeah. Pretty close.
Well, it's literally called Bomber Person. And it's it's funny, the guy's in he's in a blue tunic with a white helmet and a little red plume on the top, so he looks like Bomberman.
Nice. Good reference.
Yeah, it was solid. And then you get skills at random as you level up. It seems like.
Oh.
Sort of random, but you don't keep them but occasionally on levels you get a skill point, and you can put a permanent point in anything you have on your character at that time. So if you get a cool random skill, you could potentially learn it to carry over.
Interesting.
It seems it's definitely a system I've not seen before. This is funny. This is a worthless hard hat. And the worthless hard hat is a sock cap.
Yep.
I got a kick out of that.
That's the thing.
It is, as it turns out, a worthless hard hat. Don't need this wand. I don't need these shoes. Alright, now let's pick up this axe and check it out. It's not a bad looking axe. 14 to 24. And it's got a Cindy Downey, which is important.
The good old Sandy Downey.
Don't actually know. Did that. So, oh, I think I unlocked that door. That was like a super secret area. I also feel like as I level up, the game is dropping me better stuff.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's
Scaling
really
loot?
true. Yeah, but the enemies don't seem to scale. That could be 100% wrong too, though. I don't know. Maybe it's not really scaling. Maybe I just didn't see a very wide selection of loot in the first couple runs.
Yeah, could be that.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not unhappy with it for $10.
Yeah, it seems pretty good for the money.
A
As
lot
long
of
as it
these
has
games are getting like
replayability.
that. You know, like shit. Look at Valheim.
Yeah.
$20 and
Oh, the tools are all getting better.
that was a secret within a secret, Greg. Oh,
boy.
fuck. Yeah. I feel it now. And I got a weird Helm of the Rat. Alright. I'll buy that. It's a cool looking helmet. Am I wearing pants? Yeah, I'm wearing pants. Some spare pants for next time. Yep. Yep. It's kind of interesting. I'm putting like spare gear.
Pants.
Well, you know, you never know when you're going to need a spare pair of pants.
Yeah.
I'm putting like extra gear in my inventory, so if I find a Cindy Downey, I can make sure I have like a full set of gear for the next time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Almost like
Cindy,
Boy
I'm running out of
Scouts, man.
inventory space. Yeah. Always be prepared or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I got John back.
I've got leftover shawarma.
Ooh.
Warming.
Right. There's a spot that's literally a block away from me.
That's cool. Warm.
Yeah, it's like that one movie.
I don't know which movie that would be.
I don't either.
It was a good try, John.
No one knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, I found a Cindy Downey. Cindy Downey. Cindy Downey. Cindy Downey. I'm sending all the Downies. Sweet. I didn't lose Discord, did I?
Nope.
Okay. It's been really bad lately, by the way.
I'm just muted
So,
because I'm eating.
no,
so.
you're fine. You're eating.
Yeah,
I
he's
get it.
eating. I'm concentrating.
No, you're good. But tonight, if I just like magically disappear, or you suspect I could have disappeared, let me know.
Let you know.
Text me or something, because it's very likely that it could have happened.
That is definitely a thing we can do.
Oh, that was kind of cool. I didn't realize that wand was going to do that. It shot a little fireball that bounced and then it exploded. How about it? It went poof. Also, fuck these fucking spiders that jump. It's like some alien shit. That is not fucking okay. Yeah, they're like little face-sucking spiders.
Ooh.
Like they
tried
jump and you
spiders.
just... Yeah.
Or illithid.
Not the kind of thing you want to see. Fucking caster over there. This guy's a pain in the ass.
You know, we should definitely do an Underdark campaign if we ever go back to like actual D&D.
We did that one time.
Did we?
Yeah, Tusi ran it, remember?
Nope.
We did it. That was one of the first ones we did on Fantasy Grounds. It's the first one I didn't run.
I guess I just completely have forgotten that.
You remember Boopido, the gnome?
Oh, fuck me, that was Underdark, wasn't it?
Yep. It's all about Boopido.
Yeah. As soon as you said the name, I was like, oh yeah. Kind of forgot that was in the Underdark because you know Boopido kind of stole the show.
He was a show stealer, old Boopido.
Done this?
I will say the combat in this can be kind of fast-paced. If you, like, run around and make it fast-paced. Like, there's a bunch of enemies.
Choose your
You
own
can,
combat, basically.
yeah, like, you can either, like, stand and block, or you can run and, like, attack and make it so.
Yeah, I kind of like
Fuck
that
was
about the one game too, the Curse of the Dead Gods or whatever. You can play like the ranged play style or whatever, and make it kind of slow, or you can go ham with the melee shit. Big two hands.
Yeah, I just, I don't know, I just don't block as often as I should in this game. I feel like. I just keep swinging. I'm like, alright, swing for the fences. Because it has directional parry, and I think that's really a big deal. And most of the time I just take the hit and charge up a big melee swing. I'm like, fuck them. We're going in. And when you hit somebody in
as
the
you
face,
live, they'll die.
Yeah.
Probably.
when you hit somebody in the face, it also says face in all caps.
Yeah, it turns out you don't have to defend as much if they're dead. So
It's true. I
You're
like
not
face,
wrong.
face, 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 over and over again.
see my nice pictures of the boss arena in my world, Greg.
Yeah, I was looking at those. I also saw your other thing too.
Yeah, I think it just has to revalidate the server app or something. Like,
I mean, have you tried it? I did add the
oh, did it?
whatchamacallit. Yeah. And I
haven't
just manually updated.
I was
Right.
waiting for a post that said, "Hey, it's updated."
Oh, sorry. I mean, I did it like a couple minutes ago.
Oh.
Oh, didn't you? Then I would've heard.
I am. This is the post. In other words,
Ah,
Oh, you're posting? You're posting right now. This
the
is it.
verbal post.
It's
the
a verbal
verbal
post.
post.
I understand.
Oh my god.
Valheim, you're so loud.
Is it working?
Find out.
Space.
It's so loud. Why?
Do you update, reset your volume?
I feel like it does.
This is actually a really common error with a lot of people's games. A lot of times they read their init files from like a text file or something.
Yeah, and so it's just like, all right, back to 100.
Yeah, and when you get like an update, it'll just override it. So used to do that.
I am in the world. Yes.
Sweet.
All Gucci.
So the manual update worked, so we'll just have to wait until there's another update and see if the auto one works.
Hopefully.
Checks every hour.
Oh, does it? Nice.
Yeah,
That's
it doesn't. I think the one you gave me like is checking for like updates for like Linux itself, like.
Oh, probably.
And I was like, I mean, I probably should do this, but at the same time,
Seems like a thing I might not need.
Yeah, update all your shit, and then everything else breaks because it's on a new version.
yeah. Also, just like running a server, I tend to want it up more often than not,
Yeah.
and that's kind of the time that I usually am on it.
That's good. At least it is all good to go.
Oh, this shop is legit.
Yeah, he has a lot of stuff. Typically. Have you crafted your own weapon yet?
I've not found the things to do it.
Yeah, you gotta have like a certain amount of stuff, but you can make some pretty strong stuff because, you know, crafting's broken in every game, so.
Well, it seems like you should be pushing your crafting materials down the Cindy Downey until you have enough to make a specific thing, and I didn't know that, and I lost some earlier.
Oh well.
I was like, oh, I'll find a thing, and I didn't find a thing. This hatchet looks fucking boss. Alright, what does Bloodlust do, John?
Is that the one where that's not the heal on hit? Right.
No, that's
Sounds
melee lifesteal.
good.
Bloodlust. Find out.
Let's find out.
Blah blah blah.
I'm shoving sun chips in my face. Let's see.
It's a lot of sun chips.
Every kill seems a bit easier than last. Kill streaks now increase your melee and range damage by X% per kill.
Oh,
Oh.
kind of cool.
Well,
I'll just have to buy that.
after you invest it up to skill level 6, it starts to slow down the kill streak timer by a certain amount too, so you can really just chain it forever.
Ooh.
You get a Kilimanjaro.
Kill him.
You start getting diminishing returns basically at, well, at least on the damage at level 10, but your timer goes up another like 10% over
Yeah,
10
I
more
don't.
levels. So.
I'll say, but I'm not even close to level 10. If I was asking since I was asking what it did, obviously I am.
Right, but I'm just saying, like,
low.
if you want to do like if you're more focused on damage and you don't really care about the timer on it, then level 10 is about where it hurts off.
Cool. Yeah, I'm buying some shit. Look at me go.
Really level 9, but level 10 you may as well, you know, because even numbers. Unless you're a psycho.
Yeah, that's just not okay, right? Like,
nothing worse.
I completely understand it. I'm like, nope, no, that's not. It's not right. You don't do that.
What the fuck is this? Someone's made a terrible decision. Alright.
Oh man, I did a bunch of damage there.
I should give a slight beer review. It's not hyper cold, so this is like, you know.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, it's good. It's not like, not bitter at all. It's a nice, even Kolsch. Smells good. Nice and clear. Definitely can taste a little bit of the nectarine. For a 7.5%, it doesn't taste like a 7.5%. So I give it 4 stars out of 5. Pretty
When are you starting your YouTube channel?
good. It's already going. I'm
Yeah.
streaming right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
what you're gonna
shit.
want to do, John, is start a YouTube channel.
Yeah. No, I'm streaming. I'm in the 21st century, buddy. It's all live all the time.
Oh, damn.
Everything I
Everything's
do.
live.
When I
Get
eat,
it.
when I go to the bathroom, when I cry, all of it. It's all there. All the
All
Oh,
fucking
boy.
live.
it's all in the same room.
Oh my. I don't know whether to be like impressed or afraid. It's really the thing,
I'm-
right?
I'm living in my micro apartment where I sit on my chair, which is also my toilet. So
Oh,
those
that's
exist.
a special kind of.
That's a terrible. I feel like that's just terrible. I don't know why people do.
That's a level of commitment that is like killing all the boars in the forest.
Yeah, I just don't know. I've seen them before, like those micro apartments, but like I don't know, man.
The chair that's also my toilet's where you lost me. I was
Right.
like, oh nope.
Yep. Everything pulls out. It's amazing. Yeah, but it's just- I don't want to live in a closet.
Right. Oh, cool. So I get a 1.04% damage buff. Okay. Okay. I figured out what that Bloodlust perk does.
I feel like the
Like
Shinra
with-
music does
I mean,
not
I'm
fit
not
the
just
mood
figuring
right
it out.
now, but
That's fine. We're all fine.
did you ever play Final Fantasy VII, Jared? I don't know that
I
you had a
did.
PlayStation. You had a PlayStation, didn't you?
Did.
Yeah.
It exploded.
It did?
Yep.
I don't think I heard this story.
I was playing Final Fantasy, one of them, 7 or 8. I think it would have been 7 or 8.
Did it have a gunblade or
And-
did it not have a gunblade? You remember
Well,
that?
I don't. I don't remember which one I was. I played them both. I just don't know which one I was playing when it exploded.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. So it just like caught flame or like
It
what?
literally. I was playing. I think it was. It had to be 7. I was playing and it just decided it was fucking done. And the ball bearings, it just went boom and started
Oh.
rattling around the PlayStation itself. Like, the ball bearings that kept the disc in it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I heard crack, like a big crack noise, and I heard ting 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 off plastic.
Oh god.
Oh, boy.
It was pretty serious, dude.
I feel like you and like those early consoles, like your house
Oh, dude,
just
I had a rough
destroyed
day.
them. Like I don't know how.
I had a
or
rough
why.
time with it. So I'm a little upset that I bought this sweet axe.
Huh?
As soon as I bought this sweet axe, I found 2 sweet axes.
And then there were 2.
I guess that means I don't need to carry these swords anymore because I can throw one of these other things down to Cindy Downey. Oh, I guess I could go sell them. It's not like the merchant disappears.
Yeah.
What is this guy? 27 to 48 in thorns? Thorns seems like that's my speed.
I like any sort of thing where whenever I get hit, other things take damage. I feel like Thorns never pulls out though as much as like I want it to. Like it's like I know like the object is not to get hit, but like I would love it. It's why whenever I played D2, I had a Thorns pally that was like level 24 Thorns. So if anything hit me with physical, they basically died because it set back like 400% damage or something.
Yep. It's like, hey, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
So that's going to go down to Cindy Downey in a minute. Which means I can sell that and that to the merchant whenever I remember where he's at.
Does that exist in Poe? Is there like a Thorns build in Poe? Or a skill?
Ah! That's a good question. Kind of?
Okay.
Doable. Is it
What he's trying to
good?
tell you, John, is no.
So this is
Not
this is
really.
a theory crafting build. What you're telling me? Like we
I
could
mean-
we could go do it.
There's better ways to do it than specifically thorns.
Right. Okay.
Like you could definitely have a kill shit when you take damage and you don't actually do anything yourself build. But it's generally not using thorns.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, aren't there a bunch of builds where you take that one node where it sets you at 1 life, and then you just have the things that proc on low life or whatever? You're technically always at low life.
So if you're always at low life, you don't actually get anything to proc while you're or when you get low life. You'd only get things that are just like always on at low
Oh,
life.
okay.
Or sorry, full life. If you take the
Full
1
life,
life node,
that's
you're
right.
always
You're
at full life.
life, that's right. Okay.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, if you're
Sorry.
at low life, you're at dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
Because it's binary, right?
Technically, that's true. You can be at low life and dead. There is cast when dead or
Yeah.
cast on death. That is an actual support gem. So
Who's that for? Just people out of spite? Like, fuck you, you killed me, but I'm gonna take you
I
with
mean,
me.
some people run like cast on death if like you're really struggling with a boss because it has like a 100% more multiplier on it.
No.
You can run something like that if you're like a charge generating build. Just throw discharge in there, you'll be okay.
This all around feels bad. I just want you to know that. Like that doesn't feel good.
What a fun game.
I love games that have mechanics. They're just enjoyable.
Games that have mechanics, period.
Speaking of mechanics, where are you gonna give me those fireball? Like,
Oh, we were talking about the best way to make Tusi mad in this is going to be to give John a necklace of fireballs and a slingshot before Tusi actually gets real spells.
That would be
Because,
funny.
you know, mechanics.
I blow myself up immediately. You know that, right? Like, just drop
Oh
at
yeah,
my
as soon
feet.
as you let loose of the string, it just something snaps and
Yeah, oh yeah.
a bunch of impact and just boom.
Oh man.
So I feel like my inventory is not big enough in this game.
That will be your chronic problem. That's why the Cindy Downey exists, just to dump all your shit. And even then, you're
Well,
gonna,
yeah, but the more shit I send Downey,
yeah.
the more I'm gonna want to carry forward.
And you can't pick it all up either. So
Right, you got to make choices, and fuck choices.
yeah, it's time for that.
Not it. Not fucking it. Well, everybody is late.
Everybody.
Yeah, I
Everybody
was gonna
else.
say. hang on.
Hold on.
Everybody else
Hold
is
up.
not here.
I'm here. John's here.
Well, yes, technically we're 8:30 start time, right?
Yeah.
So John, what do you put your points in? Everything?
I think on my dude, he's doing like a strength build, so he's just running up and things, you know.
I'm kind of like pretty
I think-
evenly
I
distributed
think
right
I
now.
need a
but-
little bit of int for some of the higher level gear. Like you need to
Big
put
gear.
up, yeah, because some of the gear has just some requirements, you know. So you always want to like keep it kind of coming up with your main stat that you're throwing into. I feel like at least that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong,
So-
but that's how I play it.
So, I guess the question here is, do I throw all my materials down the Cindy Downey, or do I keep some?
I mean, the thing is, if you throw all your materials down,
And then I die before I get back to another blacksmith?
right, and there's
Okay.
not any guarantee that you'll find a crafting station on that first floor, so you might just be...
I haven't found one, and I'm on like floor 3.
Yeah, like they do start showing up, but I mean, like I say, it's all random, so there's no way to really say like, yeah, he's definitely gonna...
Okay. In that case,
Oh,
Right.
what is Onyx's cooldown? Are we at 4 now? Because we were all...
we didn't. Did somebody track days last time?
Did we go anywhere?
Well, I mean, we went down and then back. We basically have only spent a day out there, I think.
Yeah, I
So
think it was
Yeah.
literally like 1 day.
Yeah, I think that seems fine. Just mark it on the sheet.
I'll
I don't remember rolling
put him at
survival checks
I'll
or
put him at
whatever.
4 instead of 5, and then I'll do the current trip as 1 day.
I'm telling you, fuck these little fucking face-sucking spiders, dude. That's not okay. Not okay.
Yeah, old Onyx. We'll get to see him again 1 day. He'll come back.
I feel like I just absolutely do not block enough in this game.
It's good to do, but I mean, I made it to like I made it past the first boss, and then there's definitely like that's whenever they're like, okay, training wheels off. Here's a bunch of corridors with a shit ton of like traps and whatever else. I was like, oh god, this fucking blows. Yeah, it gets real worse. That's the word I'm gonna use. It gets worse.
This guy keeps blocking me. I guess I'll quick attack him in the face. Suck it, nerds.
Did you like smacking the goblin with the bag to get the key?
I saw that, and at first I was like, how do I kill him? Then I was like, oh wait, I've
Yeah.
got to whack this dude into some spikes. This is the forcing you to learn the kick mechanic.
Yep. I really keep thinking that there's some page I don't have up that I need to have up. Whatever.
So I'm a little like the one thing I don't like is that all the enemy types are kind of the same. So I don't really
yeah.
know how much health to expect them to have.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I can run in there and take that, and then I just can't.
Right.
It's like, guys, that little wasp thing should have died.
Yeah, I've just found that the only thing I really want to do is I basically I just do everything I can not to get hit. Like sometimes, you know, I'm just like sort of like bait them into the room or whatever. There's ways to do it.
Yeah. I'm playing probably a little fast and loose right now, just learning it. I like that you can look out the window over the look out the windows of the keep when you're on the edge. It's like, oh yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah.
It's sort of like the ambiance. Those look like little jelly things that are gonna catch on fire. Oh, they're like SpaghettiOs. This is gonna suck. The door shut right as the thing started to explode. And obviously I was right in front of it.
Guess Jack Black is going to be Claptrap in the Borderlands.
Wait, they're
I'm-
making a Borderlands movie?
I'm
Yeah,
actually very okay with that somehow.
I
Oh, yeah.
honestly had no idea.
Well,
He
and they're
seems like he'd
also
be an alright.
I guess they're gonna do film adaptations of like The Last of Us and Metal Gear Solid as well. I'm like, wow. I mean,
Well,
Oh,
I
Last
mean,
of Us is
people
a
would
film? I
realize
thought it was a series.
it might be a series, but either way, it's like, you know, like TV shows and stuff are all coming out. I mean, The Witcher, you know, like which was a book first, but still. Like,
yeah, but The Witcher was just so wildly fucking popular too. That,
right.
Like, everybody was like, "Wait, we can get on this hype train."
Yeah.
Money.
I'm honestly surprised it didn't happen sooner. I feel like they led themselves
Yeah.
really well to
Well,
TV series.
it's because people didn't
was-
realize like how good the stories are in a lot of games, and like, oh wait, like what? Why aren't
Well,
we?
and they also
I mean,
didn't
Last of
realize
Us
that.
basically is a TV show already.
True.
Well, I think really what it comes down to is they didn't realize that other people besides gamers would really enjoy it, and like you said, it's because the stories are good.
Yeah.
So that, and I think the superhero movies being as popular as they are,
Why not
it's just
capitalize on the gaming market? Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it's a very similar market, right? And it's just one of those that it was very untapped for so long.
oh, and I guess they're going to be doing another Mortal Kombat movie. Of course.
I saw that, and I'm
Debuting
so
on
excited for how
HBO
terrible
Max.
it's going to be.
Oh yeah, dude.
Right?
Like Mortal Kombat just it has.
Look, if
Bum, bum,
you
bum.
go in expecting a Mortal Kombat movie, you might be pleasantly, surprised.
It's true. That is
Like-
true.
Like, just what's it doing? Okay, it's trying to be a Mortal Kombat movie. Well, it's probably gonna be really good at that. Like,
Fight.
I'll see
Fucking
Scorpion and
fight.
Sub-Zero get out and do fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things we're gonna have, for sure, gonna have just huge special effects on. That's a trap. There's no way that's not a trap. That's a big fucking pressure plate.
DC's in here just muted, and he also just everyone's here.
We're all
Okay.
here.
I think I see a little save point, so I'll run back to it really fast.
You guys playing that Viking game again?
No,
No, I'm playing Slasher's Keep. Get off me.
Oh, Slasher's Keep.
Cindy Downies all the way, boys.
Sandy Downies.
Oh, that's not a save point. That's a Cindy Downey. Oh, that's a save point over there. Cool. Saving. All right, quit the desktop. Yes, I'm sure. It's Pathfinder time.
Goblin hunting time.
Oh,
It could be.
I guess it could be.
we
It could
got
not be.
we got a few things to do, I think, before we do
That's
that.
Oh,
true.
it might be time for the goblins to hunt us. You never know.
in Soviet Russia, goblin hunt you. Let's see. Roll 20. Pathfinder sheet thingamabobber. Do I need anything else open? I don't think I do. I just used the 2.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
I already uploaded everything.
I'm only at like how many hit points am I at? 8?
It's not very many.
No.
Oh, I guess we have to spend some time.
Because you guys posted up, remember, in the...
Yeah, in the cave. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got John at 0.
Wrong. I am alive. I have 9 hit points.
I know. It's in the initiative tracker. There should be some
Oh yeah, I guess I
things.
can update that.
Did John? You updated the days elapsed and current trip,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So there we go.
that's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
That is.
So put your hit points in there as they stand, and I am launching the game.
I forgot we were still on this thing.
Forgot that you didn't make it out of the cave after your daring near defeat.
Your bold maneuver.
Didn't make it or chose not to left or chose not to leave are two different things.
That's true.
You're not
That's
wrong.
true. I'll give you that.
We found Lee a cool bow. I mean, that was,
We did.
Yeah, you got that
Huzzah.
going for you. Huzzah!
Huzzah! So fucking.
Huzzah!
With this new bow, no prison can hold me.
Adventure awaits. God.
All right. So, well, that's where we are. Is adventure awaits. And Greg's not in the roll 20.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I guess the first thing I'm gonna do in the morning is heal some bitches,
Please.
because that feels like the
I'm gonna prep some shit.
Please. Heal me.
first bitch
Also-
I'm gonna start with is myself, because
Yeah, I mean, that sounds right.
Yep. The healer can't heal if he's dead.
It's true.
Yep. All right, I got a 4, so that's 12 for me, and then for John.
Oh,
I got
that's what I
2,
needed.
10 for me.
Nice.
10. You said?
10.
Nice.
Oh, Lee, you need to come get this dice tray when the roads aren't so treacherous.
How's that put you at, John?
I'm at 19 out of 34.
19 out of 34. All right, I'll give you one more for the lulls.
Sweet.
Another 10.
Another 10?
Yeah.
That puts me at 29. Yeah. Nice. That's
Oh no,
good.
should be nice.
Feeling good.
I'll text you when I leave. Oh, sorry,
Greg's at
go ahead.
13. I'll give Greg a heal too. Greg. Where is that?
Lee, are you hurt? You are,
Me?
aren't you?
A little bit. I'm at 27 of 34, so
Yeah,
you know.
that's not anything to write home about.
Where's
Greg.
my cheat? I'm at 10.
All right. Well, you get 13, Greg.
Oh shit. Nice.
Yeah.
What am I at in game? Oh right, we probably lost our token.
Yeah, our token disappeared.
I don't know why your token disappeared because John's and Tusi stayed.
I added mine back in.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
13.
I don't think John's ever left. John's was just here.
I was here.
Gotta get rid of these dice.
Being a real
'cause those
one.
are my playing dice.
Also
I
figure
don't
out.
wanna use playing dice on DMing.
I'm gonna switch my prep shit up a bit.
Okay, what you got?
I'm not doing frost, and I'm doing 4 poisons, and I'm gonna apply them at prep.
What are you
I don't really know
applying
that
to?
means, but okay.
I assume they last a while. I don't think it specifically.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Actually,
There
I
we
have no
go.
idea. Doesn't say in my entry. Let me look it up, I guess.
What, poison?
Yeah. Oh shit, my books are on the stupid flash drive. Google.
All right. I get out all these sweet notes I made today.
Who's carrying that wolf head back to that farmer? You want to do it?
For sure.
Yeah. You go gloat.
Yeah. I will definitely get it. Or get after him.
I feel like we're not
yeah,
gonna
do we
be
want to?
friends.
How do we? Okay. Yeah, fuck the farmer. We can be friends with everybody else, but fuck the farmer.
Was a dick.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably can't pre-apply them. Never mind.
He was a dick.
Well.
Ooh.
I think he was only a dick because I was kind of drunk.
Well,
Are we,
first impressions mean a lot.
yeah. All right. Do we just want to wander out that way?
Yeah, I think he's only a
We
tile
could-
over.
Yeah, we can probably wander. He's not even a full tile. Like he's in the upper left, so we can wander over towards the.
Yeah, let's go post.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are going from K23 to K21.
Yep.
Yes,
John, can you be in charge of tracking the days?
I can.
On
So,
okay,
well,
perfect.
are we? We're. So
This
what?
won't take a full day. This is a couple hours, probably
Right.
4 hours to get yourself out of the woods and over to the farm.
Right, but
if that.
we're on like day 1 though, because we've been away from town for 1 day, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What I thought.
So you've been away from town for 1 whole day. So everybody mark off 1 day's worth of rations, and out of your stacks of like 1 million.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say we got this fucking wolf.
And then, so it'll take you 2-3 hours to get over to the farm. So you've safely arrived at the farm.
Loading
You
time.
see,
Here it
see the
goes.
farmer, old Hobble. He's out. He's out repairing his. He's out repairing what looks like some damage to his sheep pasture fence.
All right. How do we want to play this, boys? Intimidation, diplomacy, deception. I feel like intimidation with a side of gloating is a good.
I mean, we could Let's see how he responds just with us coming up with the big wolf head.
No rolls. All right.
Yeah, let's see how he responds.
So I'm going to strut confidently, carrying the wolf head in one hand. It's quite large, so I'm definitely lumbering while carrying it. I'm not very strong, but I'm going to strut confidently.
Okay. You strut confidently up. He just continues to work on his fence. He's
I'm
sitting
gonna
there banging away on it.
I'm gonna stand 40 yards away with an arrow in one hand and the bow in the other.
Whoa.
Okay, good.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Just looking on.
I just look around at the rest of the crew, like, what's up with that guy? He's got his knickers in a bunch.
I'm sure you gave a look that was absolutely very much saying something about knickers. All right.
Well, what
he's-
so just
He finally he after you stand there for a minute or two, he looks up and he goes, "Oh, you're back." He says, "And the hell have you got there?"
at this point, am I close enough to where I can toss it at him?
Oh, yeah, you can toss it toward him.
All right, I'm gonna toss it toward him, trying to get it to land at his feet.
Okay. Just give me a flat strength check. You got to get over a 10.
Do I get?
Strength bonus?
Yeah, I get my strength bonus. Do I get anything else?
Nope.
All right. What if I get exactly a 10?
That'll be all right.
All right, good, because that's exactly what I got.
So he's it's DC 10. His flat checks. So you throw the big wolf head. It rolls over to his feet. And he goes, well, that's nice. I take it you killed a big wolf and feel proud of yourselves.
I mean,
we
yeah.
found what's left of your sheep too, but we decided to leave them in the woods.
He says, well, at least you've got that. At least you're starting to gain some common sense. He says, regardless, he says, I guess thanks are in order if I don't have to deal with any more wolves, which is yet to be seen. He said, but don't expect any rewards. If you're looking for handouts, he says, go by the town hall. Maybe somebody there will shower you with praise.
I decide how I want to play this. Yeah, I don't care.
Yep.
I'm just gonna shrug and leave.
Yeah.
Not say anything else. Just get out of here. Fuck it.
He
That's
just,
our time.
He wanders off into the barn to presumably go do farmer things.
Dumbass farmer. All right. Yep. I'll water back into town, I guess.
Okay, you guys, it's not even midday yet. You're back in town.
Did we take
Whatever
the head?
you
I
wanna
want
do.
to take the head.
All right, Lee hustles up 40 yards,
Yep.
grabs the head,
Yep.
hustles to catch the rest of the party.
Sounds good.
Please tell me he's just rolling it. He's not tall enough to carry that shit.
I can carry it over my head.
Moving it around like a soccer ball.
I'm a stout little feller.
Well, I guess I'm gonna I'll stop by the healer real quick just to get patched up the rest of the way. We make it back in the town.
Yeah, we could
Okay.
do that.
So you go by the healer.
Actually, I'm just gonna wander straight into the mayor's office and talk to the mayor.
Yeah, while he does that, I'll go with John. I need some healing.
Yeah, I guess I'll also check up on the girl that we saved too. See how she's doing.
John, you get 11 hit points.
Oh yeah.
Greg, you get 8.
Sweet.
I'd like to go see the healer.
Okay. Lee, you get 5 hit points.
Oh, sad. All right, and so I then would like to go and start working on the wolf head to turn it into a big hat
Oh, like
Okay.
with
the
my
wolf helmet? Hell yeah.
yeah, like a wolf head. I'm gonna wear.
All right. Well, you figure out a crafting check for that, Lee.
I have tanning lore. We've been down this road.
You're not trying to make the hat do anything special. You're just trying to make a hat.
I'm just to wear it. I mean, I don't know what special thing it can do.
I don't know. Fuck. I mean,
I can maybe work with him and do the crafting check, and he can essentially teach me how to do the tanning or whatever.
that'd be good. Good enough. If you guys spend sufficient time on it, I'll just give you that one.
All right.
It'll take you probably half a day, 5 hours ish to clean the wolf head and get it cut and leave the appropriate amount of fur. And while you're teaching Greg, John, you check up on the apprentice. She seems much better. She's up and moving around. It's got some color and put a little bit of looks like normal weight back on. She's not gaunt like she was. And she sees you and she greets you excitedly, saying it's been several days since you've been around, and she hasn't got a chance to thank you properly for saving her life. And she's a little doe-eyed at the first sight of Bofa and Dees.
Right. Well, I'll just tell her I'm glad that we got there in time, because it could have been much worse. We wouldn't be having this conversation.
She says I'm so thankful. I feel so bad for Mo and Larry, that the two men that went with me.
Please make that your token.
That is a joke. Hold on.
Yeah, I hear they were real cut-ups.
She says,
No pun
she says,
intended.
yeah, he says, yeah, I had to deliver the news to their poor older brother. They didn't make it back. Curly will never be the same.
I hope he doesn't go down a dark path.
Oh, but
God
damn it.
All right.
Anything else there?
Just check and make sure that she's good. Does Rhea need anything?
Rhea says that the supplies that you brought her have kept them have kept her busy for the last several days. With those supplies and with her apprentice back and healthy, she managed to mark a couple other locations for herbs. So there should be a steady supply, and she can supply you with some potions and things now at a reasonable price.
Nice.
I like reasonable prices.
Yeah, how much does she want for like a healing potion, minor or whatever?
She will give them to you for 2 gold instead of 3.
How many do I even have? I have 3 gold pieces on me. Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy one.
Okay.
So, down to 1. Then that to there. And I'll thank her, and then just tell her I'll be on my way. I'm gonna like wander over to see what's going on with like the mayor and everything.
Okay. She wishes you well, and her apprentice bats her eyelash and said, "Make sure to come by anytime."
I'll give her a little like salute as I leave the door. You know, just a little like.
That's yep. Yvette looks smitten.
Oh, perfect.
Oh boy.
Oh, before I go
See,
over to the thing or to the town hall, I want to stop by Drusna and give her my perishables.
okay. How many are you turning in?
All 6.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna do the same. I'm gonna wander up behind John, and I'm just gonna try to. I'm gonna say, hey, bring these in for me, and I'm gonna give him 10 perishable rations.
I'm gonna. No. You- no. You can come
wanna
with
do
me.
All right, I'm gonna attempt sleight of hand to sneak my stuff into his bags.
Okay. John, give me a perception check.
Ooh, baby, that's 20.
Oh no.
Natural.
Yeah, I don't know what my actual sleight of hand is.
He
Come on, John,
he
perceive
gets it. He gets it. No, I got a 12.
Okay. He says fine. Tusi's character says fine. He says I'll be right behind you. He says let me just unpack all this, and he starts to unpack the food, and then as you turn around, he goes, all right, I'm ready. And as you turn around to go in, you get halfway inside, and then realize he's no longer with you.
All right.
Uh,
How
and-
many did you give me, TC? 10. Okay, so I'm at 16 there. Okay.
So
Go
you
for it.
start pulling food out of your bag, and you realize you've got way more than you thought you had. And about this time, you realize, what's going on. And Drusna's tickled to see the 16 perishable rations come in.
Yeah.
She says, there's not a whole lot cooked up right now, but she can give you guys 8. She can give you 8 trail rations.
Trail
for 'em.
rations. Okay. I'll take them and divvy it out so everybody get 2 just to do that right
And-
now.
Yep, and she obviously asks about your friend.
I'll be like, well, he's a little shy. He's never met such a strong, confident woman as yourself, and so I think he just doesn't know how to approach you. So,
She just smiles and hums to herself. She goes, I think I can think of a fix for that.
I'm sure you can, and I'll smile at her and head out.
Jeez.
Good. I'm gonna make you dig this hole as deep as you want to make it, buddy.
Oh boy.
We can make this work.
Oh shit.
Has enough time passed that my wolf hat is done?
As long as nobody else has anything they're doing immediately, we can assume we can pass 5 hours.
Yeah. Gonna wander around town, just casually.
Did we
checking
want to?
stuff out, looking for anybody new, but then I was gonna go talk to the mayor at some point.
Yeah, like Bannon, just let him know what's up.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to the store and try to sell the bow that killed the wolf that I made this hat out of.
Are you gonna
Oh.
spin it like that?
I am. The bow has a name. It's Wolf's Bane.
We'll spin it. I thought we were
Very
talking.
powerful, very special bow.
Okay.
Worth
All right.
a lot of money.
Give me a check on that. Let's do, I don't know, diplomacy.
Ugh. 18.
All right.
Nice.
He'll give you 2 gold pieces for Wolfsbane.
All right. Put it in the community chest. Find it here.
You see,
Oh,
What?
We
What?
lost him.
we lost him.
It was like mid talking too.
Yeah, it was. And normally you don't hear the thing come out. He just,
Yeah, normally it's just he's just gone, but
yeah, he's still in the chat, but you just can't hear him. This was a full-on disconnect. That's
Yeah.
something. That's something else.
I'm waiting for your inevitable date or we're gonna end up on some weird double date sort of thing situation happening here. This is just gonna be awkward
Woman
for
enough
everyone.
for the both of you.
No, I'm a man of the cloth, man. You know.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm also a hermit by nature.
Yeah,
No
but
lie, that is my background. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I haven't quite thought too hard about how I'm gonna get this one yet. But
I'm just gonna keep it. Every time I'm just gonna be like, all right.
I'm pretty stealthy. I can just
Yeah.
try to
You're a cat. I mean,
sneak my way through.
yeah.
Grabbing rations every morning or whatever.
Just who's the creepy guy? Keeps cutting the line. Disappears. What the hell? You're like those people who live in the national parks. Come in and grab the shit and go.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to text him. Or maybe.
Yeah, I'm texting right now.
Oh wait. He says he completely lost Discord. Yes.
Yeah. We gathered that much.
Are you starting? You won't be able to answer me if the answer is yes. So maybe a worthless question.
It is kind of comical that he told you to text him if something goes wrong when it's on his phone.
Yeah, I'm like, well, he is restarting his phone. He messaged me on Steam. Right.
Ah.
Wow. The whole thing went to shit. Like
Maybe it's not Discord. Maybe it's the phone.
Yeah, I think there's a way to like get into the developer mode on Android, and I think you can like set the timing on certain things, like or whatever, like the priority. Because I think it's just like the CPU gets overclocked with Discord for whatever reason. Like it just cannot handle it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's like basically it just the app seizes and dies. Okay. I have 21 rations. Like a lot.
Yeah,
Didn't
I've got 18 trail rations, so.
Okay.
He's
How about
back,
now?
Jack.
Hello.
Yep. I don't know what the hell happened. Like I've never seen that before. It didn't say I dropped, but then when I finally did manage to actually leave the channel, because it wouldn't let me leave, it said nobody was in the channel.
Oh.
I said,
We're all
okay,
here.
that's cool. Yeah, so
We're all
I
just
had to
hanging
restart
out.
it. So Lee, I don't know how far I got, but you got 2 gold pieces for the bow. The merchant thinks you can tell he thinks he got a pretty good deal on it. And you see him kind of muttering to himself, Wolfsbane, huh? And he's kind of rubbing the side of the bow and looking around for a place to hang it up in the shop.
Awesome. Should I add the gold under my name in the party loot, or just add it to the party loot?
Add it under, you have it on you, so put it in the miscellaneous section under, you can put it in your name, under your name, yep.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
Have a total at the end of the night. Okay.
Yep, that's easiest.
Okay.
So
I should probably buy some. Oh, sorry.
go
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I was also gonna just start saying if anybody's going to talk to Bannon, we can run that. But if you've got more stuff to buy, do it.
I was just gonna buy 10 arrows to get me back up to about 30.
I've heard steel
Okay.
ones are better.
What's that?
I've heard
10
steel.
arrows.
I've heard steel ones are better.
Damn it.
It's a dumb joke.
Don't break his bunch.
Oh, that was a bad joke.
First, you gotta go get all the brass
Yeah.
or copper, and then
Yeah, we're
Oh,
back on
God.
broads. You've been playing too much.
Wait.
All right.
Are you making steel out of copper somehow?
No,
That's upsetting.
he's saying 10 arrows is in 10 the metal. Steel's better than 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we're going down a route.
Oh, it's a bad joke.
Yeah, it's a
It
dad
was a
joke.
dad joke. Yep.
How much are arrows? 10 arrows.
Like 1
10.
SP or 1
They're
something.
not very
CP,
much.
something like that.
Alright.
Bolts are
Not
1
very
SP for
much.
10, so they're probably similar.
Oh yeah, you have that
I would
sleep
say
arrow,
that's
don't you?
right.
I have a sleep arrow and a poison arrow. Centipede poison.
Fancy.
So I have.
Can you?
Yeah.
Can Ellie make poison arrows? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I would assume so.
Yeah, you
I
can.
can make poison bolts. So.
Right.
Yeah, you can poison arrows. I'm seeing 1 silver piece, Lee.
Okay.
That's true. We should probably just stand next to each other, and I can probably use my 1 interact to poison
Just-
your arrows.
It's like a well-oiled machine.
Just got
I'm
a
just
thing
gonna-
of poison on your belt. Lee dips it, shoots it, dips it, shoots it.
Yep. I mean, I was struggling to figure out like how I do more damage in a single turn. Well, I just use my shit on other people's gear.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just man the turret. It's fine.
Yeah.
keep him supplied.
I mean, right now,
Keep him
it's
hydrated.
honestly probably good. We'll try that out.
All right. So who all's going to see Bannon?
I am.
I will go. Yeah.
I'm gonna go wearing the wolf hat.
Awesome.
So if the wolf hat's done, I want to go back to the healer and inquire if she has any like formulas for making some better either healing potions or elixirs or
Okay.
mutagens or anything alchemical, basically.
We'll do Bannon stuff first, and we'll pick that up. Okay. So
Good.
you guys go in. You see Bannon. You actually catch Bannon as he's in the corridors. Looks like he's moving, but
Is Lee with us?
yeah, in the wolf hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you catch him as he's walking down the hallway. Looks like he's just coming from his study with the map table that you found earlier, where you found him earlier, and he sees you and he waves. He says, "Never a moment's peace. I take it you're here for me."
Yeah. No, we're here to just keep you posted with what we found out in the woods.
And
He says, "Well,
Sin will
sure
kind
will."
of motion at
Oh yeah.
At,
Yeah.
at the wolf hat.
I'm winky. I'm like very clearly glancing and looking at.
Yeah, we're both on either side of him, just kind of like looking down at
That
the
is-
wolf
yeah.
head in between us.
He says, "So by the look of that hat, I take it you've solved Havel's wolf problem."
You could say that.
Yeah, I think it got handled. He seemed still rather grumpy, but that's fine. I think he's just, just
He could be a little more grateful.
yeah, it's fine though. It's fine. It's just fine.
Well, he says that's good to. He says good to know that I won't have to hear him. I won't have to hear him in here complaining about adventurers for the next week at least. Hopefully.
You're lucky.
You know,
So,
we
but-
can take him too.
Bannon kind of looks at you, and he chuckles. He says, though I know you're joking, don't tempt me. He can be frustrating.
Yeah, I give him a wink and a smile. I'm very clearly joking with him. Yeah, that's all I got there.
He says, so have you been up to anything else since we last talked? He says, so far there's been no goblin sightings since your last reports. The guards have been it's been pretty quiet in the woods from the woodsmen.
No, we did find the corpse of a hobgoblin inside of the wolf den, which leads me to believe that there's more than just a small amount of goblins out here.
This is a
Hobgoblins ain't
hobgoblin.
ain't nothing to fuck with.
This is a hobgoblin. That is concerning. He says goblin rabble are common. Common even back near the city and in the old world. He says, but hobgoblins, hobgoblins are usually much more organized, and there's definitely more. There's usually more of them. If they're in the area, he says we need to be cautious to not incite their wrath.
Yeah. Show him the map and just let him where we think they are. Yeah.
He motions you in. He motions you into the study, and he marks that location on his map.
And say, we will want to avoid venturing that far east.
He says, thankfully, it looks like it's many miles to the east, and hopefully we won't run into anything but the smallest advanced scouting parties for some time.
I meant to inquire about this, but as far as like the guard goes and all that, are they well trained, or is this just more like a ragtag militia sort of?
He says that he'd love to tell you that they're well trained and under his watchful eye, but he simply hasn't had the time. He says that there are a few experienced and retired soldiers that he's appointed as his lieutenants and sergeants.
Right.
And he's been handling the training of the guard personally, but that's been lacking due to all his other responsibilities.
Well, how about I have a bit of martial or at least like training in hand-to-hand combat. I could run a few classes for the recruits, at least give them the basics of a CQC,
He looks at you and he says, "Well," he goes, "I'll take any help I can get." He says, "Go see Simmons. He's the next most experienced recruit we have. He was a sergeant. He was a sergeant in the King's Army.
Okay.
Before he moved out here.
Okay.
And hopefully he can set you up with some raw recruits or something."
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask. Have we heard anything from the fishermen lately? Have any of them talked about what they see up north and why they don't go fishing quite as far?
He says it sounds like wives' tales to him. They're complaining of an eerie song over the waters, almost as if someone's been moaning in grief, and it carries over the northern end of the lake, and they've since they won't go anywhere near it. They're fishing the southern end of the lake, and it's with all the small boats clustered together, the catch has been a little bit less than normal.
Can I recall knowledge on that? Like, I might have any idea what that might be?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no. Call knowledge. Is that just a straight check?
You're gonna use, and you can use it in relation to a skill.
Okay.
So if you're untrained, it's just a straight check.
Okay. Well. Yeah.
It'd just be a straight check.
I don't think there's anything. Case. I only got like a 3, so no, I have no fucking idea what that is.
So John, you think, you recalled that waterfalls are loud and noisy, and sometimes that those kind of noises can be made by certain fish.
Okay.
That come up, and as they break the water, it sounds like they're singing.
Yeah, we've all heard of alarm fish, right? Everyone? We've all heard of those. Yeah, look around.
I've got nothing.
Clearly not a fisherman.
Clearly not a fisherman.
And Bannon just kind of shrugs and says, he goes, I've never been much of one for boats.
I mean, I can't blame you.
Yeah, I don't have sea legs.
Something about alarm fish.
Yeah, if we were meant to be in water, we'd have gills, right?
Yep.
Know it.
I was looking for something for Greg is what I was doing.
Yeah.
I saw this the other day, Greg.
Yeah.
And it's in the crafting section, I believe, about learning recipes. But I don't remember exactly where it was. I thought I marked it.
And there's a feat that lets you like do it on your own, but you're also supposed to be able to just essentially from anyone who knows the recipe, you could technically just copy it.
Yeah, there's a cost. That's what I was looking for. Cost to acquire. Kind of thing. Give me a second, I'll look. Anything else for Bannon, guys?
No, I don't think so. Well, you know what? I was gonna ask. Do you know where we think we could find ore? You'd mentioned that the town has no ore, and we're not. We're looking for sources. Have you guys done anything? Look to scout for it at all?
He says we haven't sent any parties. We haven't sent any parties searching. We've not sent any parties out searching. But Keldor said there's likely ore in the hills and mountains. You may speak to him for more details.
Okay.
Obviously, our resident dwarf blacksmith is the man for the job.
I'm gonna sarcastically say our dwarf is too busy killing wolves to care about that.
He said to each their own.
Fancy job.
When he says that, I'm gonna growl like a wolf.
I'll like pat your head.
At this point,
He shakes his head and wanders off at this point. He realizes the conversation's over. Yeah, there's that.
I think we learned a lot here, boys.
we did. Wander on back.
Okay, Greg. Look at page 293, Greg.
I don't have the book.
Oh man, you're killing
What's
me.
the
Okay.
topic? I can look it up on the-
Formulas.
Spelled that wrong, didn't I? Yes. I did.
Oh.
Okay, there's a whole section on formulas, and we will go by that table up to your. You guys should be able to get up to level 3 formulas right now from Rhea.
5, 1 GP, 2 GP, 3 GP.
Anything that's common, no uncommon. She doesn't know any uncommon or rare formulas.
Okay.
And that's just for the formula. As far as crafting goes, you have to still burn the resources.
I don't.
Are you special? Oh yeah, you're special.
I special.
Okay.
I can only do that at daytime, so or like daily prep.
Yep. And you can only prep so many things of a certain level, right?
It's just so
Or is
many
it just-
things I know.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. You can get common stuff up to level 3 from her. So you can look through and just tell me what you bought whenever you're ready.
Okay. Yep. There's a lot. So
Do we want to go see Keldor? Is just ask about the ore and get a little bit more information.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
So you go looking for Keldor. You can hear the ting ting of the blacksmith's forge. When you get his attention and ask about the ore, he tells you that typically you can find iron in the just outside of the low foothills of mountains, just as the mountains starting to come out of the hills.
Right.
And you can usually find it on the surface or in natural fissures in the earth.
Okay.
You can find ore veins. And he says that one of the reasons that they picked this area, not just for the water and food sources, was the mountains to the north. He suspects that there are untapped ore veins there, but they haven't been able to get enough men together to go that direction and search.
Can we approximate on the map where those mountains might be located? Like as far as like the start of them?
He thinks they're approximately. He says if you go to the northeast of town, he says they're south of the river. They're south of the river feeding the lake, and probably about 25 or 30 miles.
Okay.
Just based on he says if you get to the edge of town, you can start to see the peaks.
Right.
If you get out on the water, you can see them over the trees.
Okay. Yeah, because we got into the foothills with the one encampment over to the northeast a little bit where it started to get hilly. So
Yeah, we were in the.
right. I guess. I mean, I know having ore is good, but like, I don't know, like what. I guess it'll help us outfit the guard and stuff, right? Or just upkeep. So.
Yeah, the ore is good to have to set the city up. Like right now, I don't know. Right now, I'm tracking. We've got three open quest hooks. We're looking for ore, dealing with these alarm fish or whatever the fuck's going on in there. I didn't hear that part that well. And then also the goblin encampments. Those are our three kind of quest hooks right now.
Well, I'm thinking if like. So the fisherman is more of a food source sort of thing, and we've been giving a bit of food, so I at least feel like the town's doing decent on food. Maybe not the best, but you know.
Yeah, I guess we could ask Bannon how that's going.
Yeah, or Druzna, just see how she'd know the food stocks. So.
Yeah, you can go ask her.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll go do that. I'll just go ask her. I'm like, how are we doing on food? We're just trying to prioritize like what to do next.
She tells you that there's been there typically isn't there enough fish to go around, but it's been fewer and fewer for the last few days, and if it keeps up like this without the supplemental meat you guys have been handing out to her, the town will start to feel a little bit of pressure from it. She says no one's starving yet. She says, but it happens. It'll happen fast.
Right. Okay.
She says, unfortunately, Havel's farm is the plantings only about a month. Is only about a month and a half old.
Right.
Or a month and a half in the ground, so it won't produce for a little while still.
For a while, right? Okay. What season when we got out here? Like, is it summer or fall or?
It is late spring.
Late spring. Okay.
So it was warm. It was warm on your trip in.
Okay.
So it's starting to warm up.
Well, I'll thank her for the information, and I'll guys basically. I think we want to keep the town fed, definitely.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
Just because malnutrition is very hard to deal with, kills very quick. So, So that's my vote. I think that we go figure out what's going on with the fishermen, but no, I'm open for anything else. Also, I don't know if we need to hang out in town for a minute and just, rest and all that. We've been run. I don't know if we.
Yeah, spending a day resting probably seems like a good idea.
Right.
And then I'm fine to go to the fisherman thing. I really have no idea what to do in that.
Right.
But we can find out. I'll get on a boat. I'll try it.
Yeah. Well, if we're gonna hang out for a little, I will probably go over to Stemmons, see if there's any way I can help out. In my downtime, basically, just see if I can.
He says he can. He kind of like sizes you up, and you talk to him about what your capabilities are, and implementing some unarmed training for the guards. And basically, he says even just normal conditioning, regular conditioning would help.
Okay.
And that he says come back. He says come back in the next few days when you have time to kill, and he'll introduce you to any of the willing recruits he's put together. And if it works for a class of willing volunteers, he'll try to implement it on a schedule.
Okay. Sounds good.
Everybody else, downtime activities. You guys, Lee and Greg learned some leatherworking stuff. So let's see.
The only thing I want to do takes me a week, and I'm assuming we're not waiting a week. So
yeah, but you guys can rest and get hit points back if you rest all day and kind of through the night or what have you.
I in the evening would like to go to the tavern and have a few drinks and talk to the fishermen in the tavern about what's going on.
That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
So as you see the boats coming in as the sun starts to go down, Lee, and you see as fishermen do, they unload their catch and they haul it up toward the mess hall, and you see a few of them do wander toward the tavern. So Lee, you go in and get you some drinks. We'll say you spend 2 silver pieces drinking and talking.
Yeah, let's say I'm gonna be careful. I don't want to be hungover the next day. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just a couple.
Yeah, start telling some tales about Wolfsbane, and asking these guys what they have going on.
They kind of, you notice they start to clam up as you start to ask about what's going on out on the lake. But you notice that they do say that there's just odd goings on. There's sounds over the water, and you can tell they're actually afraid. They're not just trying to get out of work.
Can I ask them why they're afraid of the sounds?
They just say it's just a bone chilling noise, and they don't have any desire to go further north. Every time they get close, they feel cold and chilled to the bone, and turn back.
I got no idea what that is, but I do not like it.
Sort of specter, undead maybe.
Hey, y'all can try and recall some stuff. I don't know anything, but
yeah, I guess I can try to.
Let's get some dubious knowledge check going.
Oh, it's dubious.
I am dubious.
God.
What's my modifier?
That's kind of knowledge.
I rolled a 6, but my modifier is not very.
Oh God.
Trying to check his recall knowledge again.
It's based on the skill you're trying to recall from.
What the fuck if I know? I guess. Would that be nature?
You could try to recall for natural things like the alarm fish.
I was thinking more ghostly things, so I guess maybe
Occultism?
Yeah.
Occultism would probably be okay.
All right. Well, I got a +0 for that, so I'm gonna end up with a solid 6.
Got
Okay.
to.
No,
I've got a
that's
pretty
6.
big ass mod on that, I think.
All right. You're pretty sure it's an alarm fish, and these fishermen don't know what they're talking about.
I'm also going to try to recall with occultism. I
Okay.
got 12.
Got +7. Let's do
Lee, you know that
You,
there are
no, Jared,
there are.
Sorry,
Oh.
go ahead. You can tell Lee.
I would say, Lee, you know that there are many types of creatures, and enchantments that try to repel people with mind altering effects. You know that is fairly common.
Yeah, I'm
Go
supposed
ahead.
to be able to learn a true piece of information and a false piece of information with my dubious knowledge. So I obviously know that it's an alarm fish, but what is the other piece of information that I have?
All right, that's fair.
Hacks.
The hacks.
Hacks.
All right, so you know that it's an alarm fish, and you also know that fuck all. Okay. I painted myself in a quarter on this one.
You really did.
I painted myself right into a quarter. So you know it's an alarm fish. You also know that the
Give him 2
that
lives.
sailors typically do share wives' tales about ghosts and spirits over the water, and that's just something that they would be very afraid of, because they're very superstitious of those things.
Yeah, nope, that makes sense.
Worked my way out of it.
Well played.
To really think there, you got me.
You have like a town or like
Rhea is the
Rhea's like all of it in
Yep.
one. Okay.
Yep. She worships the sun god that I forget the name of.
Speaking of Rhea, I think I want
Rhea.
the level 3 alchemist fire from her.
So you're just gonna get an upgrade?
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
I'm gonna take that from the party because I'm a jerk.
Nice. Siphoning that gold.
Do it.
3 GP. Consider it an investment in me
Yeah.
doing something.
Yeah.
Useful.
This is fine. Okay, so like
Okay. So Lee, do you have any other questions you want to ask of the fisherman?
Have they seen anything else strange in any other parts of the lake?
They said no. There's not really anything else strange going on. Just the northeastern portion. The rest of the lake is fairly good fishing. They noticed that they've been fishing the same spots though. They haven't been able to cycle the boats through, and it is affecting the catch.
I can't think of anything else I want to ask him right now.
Don't by chance want to try to go with them on the boats?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean...
What time do they leave?
Yeah, I guess we could talk about that.
Yeah.
They would take us out to see this chilling, scary stuff. Because we're adventurers.
They absolutely refuse. They do not. They say they're not going to do it. They won't go anywhere near it.
Let's see if there's. We should probably see if there's anybody else who will.
Would
who
you like
understands
to?
boats.
Would you perchance want to try to persuade them to?
I can persuade them, but I have a feeling that given how much they really didn't want to, so I'll diplomacy check them first. That's not good, boys. That's 12.
They're still not budging on they really don't want to go. They say but you hear one fisherman pipe off in the corner that he'll take the group of adventurers if they'll pay well enough.
Ooh.
Attempt the deception to say that we always pay well enough. That's better. That's a 10. So 18.
He motions you over to his table. He says, "Well, let's discuss your fare." You can tell this fisherman. You can see it in his eyes that the greed is starting to overpower the fear.
I'm gonna kind of motion to everybody that we got him right where we want him.
Got him right where we want him. Okay. He says so. He said for the four of you, he says, I would sacrifice my catch for the day to ferry you to the northern side of the lake. Perhaps he says I can't do it for any less than 4 gold pieces a person.
Well, how much does your catch of the day cost?
He says the catch of the day I bring only the finest fish. Only the finest fish. My daily wages are irrelevant.
Your daily wages better not be 16 goddamn gold pieces a person. The fuck you think this is? I'm gonna intimidate.
Can I do like a
Okay.
help action on that? Like,
Just
That's a
calmly
20 total.
shaking Bofa at him.
Can I
Okay.
recall knowledge for society to see how much he probably gets paid?
You can, Greg. All right, John, tell me how did you do on your assist for shaking Bofa?
what kind of check would that be, do you think?
And you do an intimidation as well, and then if you get over 15, you help Tusi.
I got a... Damn it, I got 14 minus 1, I got 13. Damn it. Oh well.
Nice.
Okay, so no help there. Greg, what did
I
you
got
get?
18 on my society recall knowledge.
So you know that he maybe makes a gold piece a week on the high side.
So he's way overcharged us. Just so you know, Tuesday. I'll kind of whisper to him that he probably doesn't make that much.
He is intimidated by the. He says it's something about the purring noises coming out of Tusi as he gets mad. He is intimidated, and he says, well, "Wait, let me rethink this." He says, "What about 2 gold pieces a person?"
I'm gonna give 2C like a kind of a stern look that's just still like a no. Like
4 is a month's work of work for
yeah.
him. Put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're how do we try to angle him down? What do I got to do here?
You can try to reason with him, or you can try to intimidate him again.
Did you get the last intimidate roll? I got the 20.
Yep.
Can we announce to the bar how much money he's asking and see if anybody else is willing to do it cheaper? I mean,
yeah,
surely somebody's willing to compromise. I mean, I know they don't want to go, but a month's worth of wages.
How much are you willing to pay? Are you going to announce that, or you?
No, I think we just ask if anybody will do it cheaper.
So you see, you see a lot of the fishermen laugh at him trying to swindle you, but you don't actually. When you start making eye contact, they turn back to their mugs. You can tell they're pretty afraid. Nobody actually wants to take you up on this.
Wow. Probably just screwed us on negotiation then. It's a bunch of spineless fishermen.
What you got?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to intimidate him one last time. I'm gonna take my staff out, stand up on the table, point it down at him, and say, "You listen here, you piece of shit." And I rolled a 1.
Oh.
As you try to get up on the table, the bartender yells, "Hey, get the fuck down before I throw your ass out."
I was like, well, jig's up, boys. I get down and I start leaving. I just leave.
As you walk away, he says, "Wait. He says, "Maybe I was hasty." He says, "I can do." He goes, "Last final offer, 5 gold pieces for the 4 of you."
I have already left the bar.
Yeah,
so
I'm
that's all
leaving.
I have.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay.
I'd rather learn how to fish, or I'd rather learn how to swim or boat, whatever the fuck you do in the water.
I suspect the mayor will help us out if we offer to go up there after some of the stuff we've done.
Yeah.
All right,
All
so
right,
you guys head back and go to bed.
Head back and go to bed.
Yep.
All right, recover your hit points from your sleep if you're still down any. Mark off a day's worth of rations because the town's rations are starting to get a little short.
Onyx is at 3 days until you can come back.
And then in the morning, you guys go see Bannon and ask about the fishing boats. First, early morning before the fishermen take off.
Yeah.
So Bannon Bannon laughs and he says, "Well, you can't blame him for trying." He says, "But I'll handle this." And he takes you down to the docks, and he finds one fisherman in particular who hasn't left yet. That he seems to have good rapport with, and you see some money change hands. It looks like significantly less than 5 gold pieces. And he motions you over, and he says that this Eamon will take you to the north side of the lake today, so you can see for yourself what's causing the problems.
All right.
This is why we keep you around, Ben.
What was that? I missed it.
I said this is why we keep you around, Bannon. I'm gonna pat him on the back. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. He shakes his head. He says, "Good luck," and he says, "Fix this so I don't have to hear them complain daily."
Is that what your job is? Just listen to everybody complain?
So the mayor's life is never dull. And he walks off.
Feels pretty damn dull to me. You ought to pick up a sword and come join us chasing down some goblins.
You can you see him turn around. There's actually a little shine in his eyes. And he says, "If only I could." And he continues to walk.
I knew there was something fun about you. We'll get you out to the tavern one of these nights, man.
So, are you guys taking off on a boat?
We're on a boat.
I'm ready to take off I'm on a boat.
So you're on a small fishing boat. There's Eamon and one other man. He ends up actually having he sends two of his other crew off the boat to make room. So this boat has basically enough room for you 4 to ride along, and then the two fishermen sailing. So they'll take you to the north end of the lake if that's what you would like to do.
I think I've got everything I need.
Yeah, let's go to the north end of the lake. I'm going to try to take while we go, just to kind of become one with nature and see if nature feels weird.
Okay. Nature does not feel weird as you're moving across the lake. You're in I-23. It's a very big lake. It takes up most of the hex.
Right.
After a couple hours out, which you notice that it's a long sail even to get over here. You can see the large rushing waterfall at the northeast end of the lake, and he says, and Eamon looks at you and he starts to get nervous. He says, "So how close do we intend to go?"
Until we can tell what's going on.
Okay.
I kind of I kind of take out both my hands and I start doing produce flame with each of my hands, just to say we'll be fine. Show 'em a little fire.
I really just got I got flashbacks of Andy warming up his knuckles outside that bar. Just then. Oh boy. All right. So he shakes his head and he continues to sail northeast. Can everybody give me a will save?
My will is garbage.
A will save?
Yep.
14.
This
A 20.
Dirty 20.
19.
30, like a not a natural 20.
No, a dirty 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirty
20,
20.
22.
Okay. What did you, Tusi? What'd you say?
19.
Greg?
14.
14. Let me get to what this thing does. 620. I need to like tab the conditions. That would be good. Oh, look, I already did tab the conditions.
Look at that.
Look at me go. Okay, so you guys hear some stuff coming out over the water, and I'll describe it to you. You hear a low haunting melody echoing out over the water that seems like it's coming from the waterfall. You can hear it eerily through the crash of the water hitting the waterfall hitting the lake. Lee, you are frightened 1. You take a -1 penalty to all your checks and DCs. And that frightened value goes away at the end of a turn.
We're not in combat, are we?
No, so it'll just but it's going to be a continual effect that you're hearing. So
Right.
and whenever you stop hearing the noise, it'll start to tick down. And then everybody else is frightened 2.
Oh.
Damn. Okay.
And you see Eamon's starting to get skittish, and he asks, "What do we do?"
Well, so I am going to try to, let's see. All right, I'm going to try to use nature to identify magic. I can only do this if it's a primal spell. Yeah. So let's see. All right. I get -2, I presume. That's what 2 does. That's what Frightened 2 does.
Yep, -2.
Alright, so I would have an 18, so I end up with a 16.
Not a natural spell that you can identify.
Not a primal spell? Yeah, that makes sense.
Not a primal spell.
Worth a shot.
I'd like to recall knowledge on occult, I guess, to try and determine the singing. What kind of creature would sing like this? Since we actually know what kind of singing it is now.
Got it.
Heard the song. So I
Go
nat
ahead.
20'd it. -2 would be 25.
Okay. So Greg, you know that you can tell that the language is Necril, typically spoken by undead.
Oh my.
And as Greg's trying to relay this information, the singing stops. And Eamon still looks frantic and asks, "Should we turn back?"
I mean, yeah, probably. Any objections to turning? I don't really want to get in a fight on water when the primary means of damage is fire.
Yeah, let's turn back. Are we near the north shore of the lake? Like, is that, or are we?
You're on the northeast side, and it's actually kind of rocky.
Okay.
It's there's not a shore that on the northeast side so much as there's like a cliff.
Okay.
And a waterfall that's falling over the cliff.
Okay, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
But you could probably. No, it's coming into the lake that you're in.
Okay.
But there are like some shoals. You can see like some rocky ground at the base of the cliff where you could presumably dock the boat and get off, but you can't like go around the lake. You'd have to climb the cliff or go back to the west.
Yeah.
I feel like if we're gonna be dealing with undead, if we know that, I feel like we want to be better prepared.
So next level, I get positive damage bombs. So yeah.
Right. I think we turn back. Personally.
Yeah, I'm down for turning back. I don't want to fuck with this thing.
Lee, you got a vote?
Oh, I always come to kill stuff, but if you guys want to turn back, let's turn back.
I feel like this is Greg getting off the boat, grabbing some positive bombs, saying "Moon's haunted" or "Lake's haunted."
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Oh, there's a whole thing for conditions. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, you can just click on it, it'll auto update
my
everything for you.
God.
It's really, really handy.
All right, so Eamon is more than happy to turn back if that's what you guys want to do.
Yeah, I think we're definitely turning back.
Yeah, let's turn back.
Okay, so you guys sail back.
All right. So we know, at least generally, I guess I'm wondering like what type of creatures we could expect that would be doing that. If we know that at least it's coming from undead, you know what I mean? Like what we might be dealing with.
Yeah.
Sirens are not undead, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna recall. I'm gonna once we get back to town, I'm gonna try to recall knowledge on undead creatures that sing, because I got that dubious knowledge. So that was, I'm looking for creatures specifically. So that's probably lore. Would be my guess, like lore.
Yep.
Undead or some shit. So I'll end up with just 14.
Just 14.
Yep.
Okay.
My knowledge is dubious.
Dubious knowledge. So you know at least one truth, right?
I know at least one truth and at least one lie.
Okay. So you know that typically lesser undead, such as skeletons, zombies, less sentient undead typically do not speak, let alone sing or chant. You know that some undead are afraid of water, and it's unlikely that they would be in the lake. You know that sentient undead are very protective of their territory. And then you also know. What else do you know?
Laundry list.
Yeah, I'm just letting him think about stuff. You also know that the undead like this that sing typically go dormant after a while.
I'm not trusting that shit at all. But yeah, I'm gonna relay all of this information to everybody and just kind of suggest, hey, maybe if we just leave it alone, it'll go away.
I think we go talk to Rhea. She might know a bit more. She seems like she's maybe dealt with things in the in that realm, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see what she thinks about this whole situation.
Okay, so Rhea is very surprised that you think it's undead. She says typically the only undead she can recall that usually are near water are Draugr, where there's shipwrecks.
Okay.
And this lake obviously is not, there shouldn't be shipwrecks out here on this lake in the middle of the wilderness. She said, and Draugr typically don't sing or chant. She says that the kind of undead that chant are usually guardians of tombs or barrows. Typically, she says that's a trait of whites.
Oh.
That sounds right. Do whites
That's-
speak Necril? Usually?
She says, you know, most sentient undead that can speak do speak in Necrol, as it's the language of death.
Well, do you have any idea on how to deal with something like that? Or I guess, have you dealt with anything like that?
She doesn't have any more information on them. That she says she's never encountered anything like that before.
Okay.
Just what she's read.
Gonna go ahead and
Yeah,
throw
I
it
got
out
no
there.
idea. I wonder if we can get around to the top of the waterfall. That's what I want to see see if there's anything going on over there. That way we can approach this fucking thing on solid land.
Right. What were you gonna say, Greg?
How about we wait for my bombs?
Yeah, whenever
Yeah.
Greg gets to the next level.
I think so too.
Yeah.
They are specifically made for incorporeal undead.
That seems important. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's fair. All right.
we have gained critical information. This is important. This is good.
Hooray, RP.
Hooray.
We have gained critical information.
What do, boys? Late afternoon. Early evening.
Afternoon. Well, at this point, there's not much to do in that regard. It's not much. Head back into, or you know what? Is there a dock out here that I can go fish off of?
Yeah, you can give it a shot.
I'm gonna go fish off the edge of the dock. Try to catch
Okay.
some fish. Here we go. I'm assuming it's a nature check.
Yeah, call it that.
All right. I'm a cat. I can get in there and fish with my paws. I got a 19 if it's a nature check.
All right. You got you swipe around in the seaweed for a while and don't catch anything. Before you give up, you manage to catch just a small bluegill. It's about enough to feed yourself for today, for the evening.
I'm extra excited about it. I'm gonna show everybody, hey guys, look, I caught a fish. I'm gonna wander back into town and see if I can find some place that isn't the mess hall to cook it.
Good luck.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm gonna wander into the blacksmith's fire, and I'm gonna try to sneak in.
God.
This is healthy.
All right. I got a 14 plus 6, so I got a 20.
Okay, you successfully sneak into the blacksmith shop.
All right, I'm going to attempt to start the furnace to cook my fish.
Furnace is already started.
All right, I'm going to attempt to sneakily cook my fish.
Oh God.
Okay. This is how you end up with heavy metal poisoning.
Who says it's for me?
All right, so you've cooked, you've just flash fried this fish. You didn't skin it or anything. You flash fried a fish with the scales on.
That's the only way to eat it.
Okay.
It's basically like deep frying it.
Yep, and you're a cat, you can do it. He's managed to cook a fish
Wow.
and successfully sneak out of the blacksmith shop. I bet you feel accomplished, don't you?
Well, I do feel very accomplished.
All right.
I'm just carrying it around on a stick, and I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm just going to wander around town for a while.
All right, that makes sense. People are like, "Hey, guys, got a fish."
Check this out.
I'm gonna go to the tavern and see if anyone wants to arm wrestle me for a little bit of money.
Okay, John, you can give me 3 strength checks.
Okay.
Flat.
No mod, just straight strength. Or
Yep. You're not trained in arm wrestling, are you?
I'm unarmed.
I'll give you a +1.
So first one's a 10.
Okay.
Second one is an 18.
Okay.
Third one is a 16.
Okay. John, you made 2 silver pieces and 6 copper pieces.
Nice.
Arm wrestling.
Not bad.
Yep. Okie dokie. Anything else for you guys? Just do normal tasks and go to bed.
No, I don't really have anything. I'm going to attempt at the end of the day to sneak the fish into the mess hall and leave it where Drizna cooks.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, another 20.
All right. There's a fish left for.
I'll go drop off the perishables I have with her,
I probably should do that too.
and then point
You
out the fish.
You can do that in the morning. Yeah.
Okay.
She's called it a night already. How many do you guys have?
18 between us, or sorry, 17.
She'll give you 9, and she'll ask if you know where this fish came from. It's been out overnight and it's starting to stink.
I'm going to attempt a deception.
Oh, you're there?
Are you
Wait,
there?
wait,
Are you
I
there?
was
Hold on,
there,
hold
but
on,
you
hold
weren't
on.
there.
Yeah, are you there?
Oh,
I was gonna
Painted him into a corner
Pivot on
there,
him.
didn't I?
Because I was just gonna give Druzna like little, like eyebrows, basically.
oh no, I'm gonna wander in. I'll wander in.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
We
gonna
all.
attempt
I'm
to
gonna look at you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at you too.
I'm gonna attempt to convince her that John left the fish there. Ooh, baby.
Okay.
That is, I assume, or no, it's deception. It's different than diplomacy. So 18 plus 4 is 22.
Oh shit.
She just kind of looks at John. She goes, and she says, "But why?" She says,
I'm just gonna let her know that I think he's pretty into you. He sold those rations to you at a pretty low cost.
I'm just going to look at her, like give her that blank stare, just dead eye, fucking look at her.
Yep, and she's not gonna have any of it. She's not gonna have any of it. She starts making eyes at the cat, and she says, "I think I know what's really happening here. You're just using your friend to get a little closer to me."
Hey, so at this point, I'm just like, well, I tried. And I was like, nope, Drizna, I am not. And I just kind of walk out.
She looks a little heartbroken, but she says, hard to get. I see."
He is a cat.
All right, what are you guys up to on this fine day? Did you recover your hit points if you were hurt?
Yeah,
I think we're all good.
Most people
I
should
think
be
we're
pretty full.
good at this
Okay.
point. I added 2 to everybody's rations
Oh, thanks.
from ours.
Yep.
I think you still need to do that, John, from yours, maybe.
Trail rations or perishable rations?
Non-perishable trails.
I think you add me. I think I'm good. That looks right. Yeah.
Okay. Things and stuff, boys.
Well, okay.
Well, if we're not doing that, we might as well go to the fucking.
Well, we can do goblins, or we can go to the mountains for ore.
I think they're they both serve the same purpose. If we roll around in the part of the foothills, we can both.
Cutting out a little bit. Oh, I lost you.
If we just kind of head more east and stay in the foothills, we can do both.
Kind of go up north and like wrap around the lake and do all that sort of stuff. Just kind of scout, basically, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically just scout.
Yeah. Well, let's
Try to lay out a map.
let's do that. Oh yeah, the dog should be back now.
Hurrah!
All right.
Yeah,
Lay me on a route.
Yeah, I vote we just head straight east for a little bit. We go from J24 to J26.
Okay, so all the way out there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then start wandering north and
I'm gonna go northwest, kind of like wrap.
yeah.
Okay.
basically wrap that tile that we've already seen.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I just travel through the tile you've seen on J24. It's forest, so that'll take you a whole day. Using the same marching order, or using the same camping order. Okay, you guys are good. Nothing happens out of the ordinary. You move into this next hex to the east is some more hills, kind of foothilly area.
Okay.
Hilly area.
It's still not quite steep enough to need 2 actions to move across it, so you'll have 1 available.
In that case, we should do the thing where you search it.
Reconnoiter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better, yeah.
All right. Give me perception checks.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Where's my perception?
17 plus.
Also dirty 20.
I also got a 20.
Impressive.
Lee?
You didn't get a 20. It's fun.
18.
All right. Lee, on an 18, you see nothing. On a 20, you guys see hills. You don't see anything in particular as you're searching through this. It's natural hilly environment. Nothing out of the ordinary area that you can
How
find.
many trees? How many trees?
7.
What's it smell like?
Smells like the great outdoors, John.
Ah, fucking
Are
hell.
there any tracks?
You don't see any. I mean, you see tracks like just animal trail type of stuff. Nothing
Humanoid?
crazy. Nothing humanoid that you can find here. And there are 7 trees that you counted to see, but we're not actually sure. We're not actually sure how high you can count.
I'm gonna write down 7 trees on my map. Make it
Okay.
Good.
There,
Very
I
good.
counted 7 trees.
All right, got it. Which direction? You
Uh,
also, as you're reconnoitering the area, you can tell northwest. You've already been in that hex. Is hilly.
right.
You
Right.
can see that the foothills extend to the east to J28, and the ground starts to slope up as you go northeast toward I-27.
Yeah.
It looks like that might be the base of the mountain.
I think I-27 is where we wanted to wander into next. Is that right?
Yes, I think so.
Sounds about right.
Damn.
I posted the thing that I think was the route that I was planning on.
Did you put it in Discord?
Oh yeah, he did.
Where'd you post it?
Yeah, he put
Yeah.
That was what my assumption was.
Oh, that
I
route.
just saw that fucking wolf head. I saw it. I saw the little snip of it put on the map or on the battle map, but that's way better.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. So you are you're wanting to take that green route?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's the way.
Okay, so you're moving as you move into the mountains, it gets a little more difficult to travel. To travel 12 miles basically across the mountains, it's going to take you 2 full actions.
Okay.
So one in, 1 out. Are you doing anything else with your day? Because 1 in is you're basically done. So you're going to camp at the edge of the mountains. Or into the mountains, I should say.
So
Unless you're going to press on through the night.
we're near the mountains though, right?
Yeah, you've started to climb the first. You guys have started to climb the first. What we would come out of the foothills and the first actual mountain slopes.
Any signs of ore?
Give me. Well, when you reconnoiter, we can figure that
Oh,
out.
okay.
No signs so far
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
on the particular path that you're on.
I get what you're saying. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we'll reconnoiter tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we just
Camp it up.
camp it up.
All right. So on your, let's see, whose watch is that? Where's the watch order? John, perception check.
18.
Okay. John, you notice in the distance, as you're watching, a large lumbering form. As you know, your dark vision's not that great, but it seems to be four-legged.
Oh. Okay.
And it's not coming towards you. You see it kind of lumbering by.
Can I don't know, recall knowledge nature?
Yep.
19.
Looks like a bear.
There's bears out here. Okay. Whenever we do the watch change, I'll let who's next in watch.
Lee and then Greg.
Yeah, I'll let Lee know I've seen there's bears. There be bears.
There's fucking bears out here.
Yeah.
All right, Lee, you gonna do anything special with this knowledge?
I need a cloak made of bear skin.
Make
Oh my
me a
God.
rug.
Here we go.
Ooh, I don't know. I'll keep an eye out. I'll have my bow ready.
Okay. All right. So Lee, you don't see any signs of bear on your watch.
Sad.
It has wandered on and not.
I'll let
bothered you.
Greg know. As,
Okay.
Okay.
It's
And
a
then-
game
Ellie
of
know.
the game of telephone, but we lose it
Yeah.
immediately.
All right, you guys are good. Nothing untoward happened during the night except the bear sighting.
He said there's deer out here.
There's deer out here. What was deer doing at this late at night?
Okay. God.
Good enough. All right, reconnoitering.
Yeah.
Reconnoitering.
So you guys, on your reconnoiter, as it turns out, it'll take 2 actions to reconnoiter this area fully.
Okay.
But you find you do find signs of iron.
Nice.
There are like there's some surface iron veins, and you can see just like the good dwarf told you. There look like there are some like cracks in the mountain that form natural caves as well.
Okay.
So you think there's probably more iron to be found inside those if you were to search, but you have for sure found some surface veins.
Okay.
I'm assuming that Lee and John told us all about the bear.
Yeah, I definitely told you I saw a big old bear last night.
So I'm gonna kind of wink at Lee and be like, I bet you there's a bear in them caves.
I'll tell you what. I would like to use my my tracking to look for the bear's footprints. Let me find what it's called here.
God.
Yeah, it's my my hunter's ability. Right.
Same one we used last time.
I guess
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't.
like the
We looked up.
I guess I didn't
hunt-
ask. Is it like a black bear or grizzly bear? There's a bunch of different bears in the world. Like.
Hold on. Yeah, so I will use my hunt prey on it by looking at the
Okay.
tracks. So I get a bonus to perception checks when I seek my prey. So can I try to surmise where it went from the tracks?
Give me a survival check to track it.
Okay.
I'm
12.
assuming John can point out where he saw it.
Yeah.
You got a what?
12.
So Lee, you can follow the tracks fairly easily, but you notice that the tracks look a little odd. The claw marks in the front are a little deeper than you would think would be normal for what you would assume is a grizzly bear. It's a pretty good size bear. The back paw prints are pretty deep, but it looks like the claws are a little longer than you would expect on a bear this size. And you track it for probably, I don't know, a mile or so, and then you lose the trail.
Okay.
Bear.
Wait, I need it. Or damn, we can get Doggo back.
Oh, it'll be dog.
Yeah, we probably should just avoid investigating the bear until we wait for the find the dog. What? So can we see what's in a general idea of the landscape of H26?
H26. You can see from as you're reconnoitering, you can see down that H26 is foothills, and you can see a river kind of that snakes through the hills. You actually can see a lot of the surrounding area. So H26 is foothills, H24 is foothills, and the river seems to cut. This is the river that feeds the lake. It runs northeast of the lake through H24, 26, and then it goes up into the mountains. And you can see some more peaks to your northeast. And then to your east, you see the foothills slope down toward grassy plains. Across the river, you can see the tips of some trees. Like there's forest maybe across the river. And then obviously you can see kind of to your south is the tree. There's trees in the southeast. It levels out into some plains.
Makes sense.
So you actually could see quite a bit of the land from as you're starting to climb this mountain, and you can see that as you go northeast, the mountains get more dense and steep.
Okay. All right. Well, we've reconnoitered. That was 2 actions, so we're done. Hey.
Yep.
Might as well just wait it out. Should we do anything extra to be on watch for the stupid?
I mean, we should do the standard. If we know there's bears around, I have 50 feet of rope. We could at least put our rations up in the tree. You know what I mean?
Are there trees around here? I mean, probably in the mountains, but.
Yeah, you can find a suitable tree. You've reconnoitered the area. There's probably more than 7 in this whole hex.
Do you have a good count?
Nope, you didn't make a good count because you circled around this peak a couple times and you lost track of how many times you went around it. But it's definitely more than 7.
We find one of the unknown number of trees, and we should definitely tie our shit up.
Yeah.
All right. Let me do some same watch order. No other preparations except being vigilant for bears.
Yeah. Imagine.
All right, Greg, roll me a perception.
Oh shit. I got a 14 on the digital
You don't
roller.
see anything. Your watches are all pretty quiet.
Where did it go? There it is.
Everybody thought, "Oh shit," was a 1. Not, I lost my die.
Yeah.
And it went under the desk.
All right, you guys make sure you marked 3 days of trail rations off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red 22. Right.
So is our dog back?
Dog is able to be summoned. Yes.
Should we go bear hunting?
Yeah, I'm down to go bear hunting because I mean, if we're gonna get anybody out here to mine this, we need to make sure that they're gonna, not just get, bared down
Fucked
upon.
by a bear.
Oh,
bear! They're not gonna bear down on him.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It writes itself. All right. Yeah. So we'll get the doggo out. We'll call for Onyx again, and we will have him try and track. +4
Okay.
circumstance bonus to survival checks to track.
Go ahead and make Onyx's track roll. I'm assuming you're going to go back to the general area where you found that bear yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, I need to pull up the guard dog just to see exactly what is.
Oh, dog.
Dog. Dog. Guard dog. Let's see here. Survival. So it says skills on the guard doggy already has a +4 to survival, so would it be a +8 if he's tracking survival checks
where
to
does-
track?
Yeah. Survival's +4, and he gets a +4 circumstance to track. Yes.
Okay. So we'll roll for the dog here. Bad news, boys. He only got a 12.
Oh.
Yeah. Couldn't quite get that scent. Like.
Lee, you want to give it another shot?
Sure.
I will attempt to assist him. I'm gonna pretend to act like the dog, and I'm gonna be sniffing around.
Wow.
I rolled a 1.
Doing
Survival.
Survival.
Yep.
Oh wait, is that a 7?
22.
Oh.
All right.
There it is.
26 on my assist. So yeah.
I rolled a
So
7.
Lee, you well, that's better than a 1 because a 1 would have fucked Lee up.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take a picture of this. It's very hard to tell the difference between the 7 and the 1.
We'll call it a 7. We'll give Lee the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely was, but yeah. Anyways.
So Lee, you're a little stumped. You go over this trail again, and you see the dog stopped in about the same spot you did and got confused. So you tried to expand your search a little bit, and you managed to pick the trail back up about a half a mile farther on. And between you and the dog, you managed to follow this trail to a cave with a fairly large open mouth, and as far as you can tell, it's a fairly shallow cave. It doesn't, but it is a little dark inside, but not. You can see probably 15 or 20 feet into it before it gets too dark to see any farther.
Should we smoke it out?
I wasn't gonna say it this time. It wasn't for me to say.
Look, it
The
works so well.
the general thing is we're just gonna smoke shit out.
Well, I don't know that we're that bad last time, right? It brought everything out of the cave. So.
Right.
It did.
Right.
You're not wrong.
Oh, fuck it. Let's build a fire.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
for
down
fuck's
with that.
sake.
Build a fire. Smoke it out.
Okay. All right.
It's daytime, right? It's daytime.
It is daytime.
All right, cool. Yeah. Let's
So the
build a.
bear's
Yeah.
sleeping.
Let's build
Yeah,
a.
he's-
All right, guys. What did we learn last time? We need a bigger fire.
Yeah. Well, last time we got them coming out before
Yeah.
we were done, so we got to be kind of quiet.
Right.
Maybe pile stuff up further away and then drag it all up at once. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a way to do this.
All right. I
Okay,
think I
I'm gonna
moved you
start.
guys. There's where you are. There are some trees. You can.
Where do I?
I don't see
where
me.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
well,
if
that's
it's still
'cause you
covered.
guys haven't put yourselves on there.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
We changed maps. You got to research yourself.
Right.
we're good.
Okay.
Where? Okay. So where are we? Like,
You
where's
guys
the
are
actual
just-
cave mouth?
The thing on the right that looks like the cave entrance.
Okay. It's just there's no clear delineation that it's the entrance to the cave.
Do you intend to have like the upper right quarter of the map covered? Okay.
There's the back of the cave.
Okay.
There may
So
or may.
that's-
That's as far into the cave as you can see right now. There's that's like a rock, kind of like a rock wall ish. You can't really get around like behind the cave per se. It just kind of
Right.
is a crack. So like this is about as far as you
Okay.
can really go
So
realistically.
This is the front of the cave right over here.
Yeah, where I put that big red arrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, I vote we pile stuff up right over here. I'll try to do it all sneaky like.
Yeah.
That's 20 for me on the sneaking.
Okay.
I'm just picking up like kindling and little things
Yeah.
and trying to anything that I can see around.
All right, you're not like chopping trees or anything.
No, not yet. I've got a.
It's hard to
torch and
sneakily.
Yeah, you
It's hard
can't
to
really.
sneakily chop a
torch in
tree.
there.
Right.
I got an 18 in my stealth check, so I'm gonna do the same
Okay.
thing, just collecting stuff.
I got a 27 on my stealth check.
Greg, it's time for you to fuck it up.
I got a 2.
There it is.
If you need the actual number, it's a 7 or 8.
Okay.
Sorry, 8.
All right.
I'm
So,
also gonna give John a Drakeheart mutagen
Oh, yeah.
because I can make those now. So yeah.
Ew.
Seems like a good thing to have.
Yes. That again.
Okay. Yep. Here we go with this. All right. So you guys work diligently for at least an hour, being as stealthy as you can to make a pile of stuff. It's a pretty good sized pile at this point. After an hour and a half of work out in front of the cave.
Okay.
Did I lose everybody?
No,
No,
you're
no.
There was a lot of thought. Like, how are we going about this now?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
next?
Do we want to try to make it bigger? Or we want
I mean,
to?
I
Is the
think.
intent just to smoke it out or to light the whole thing on fire?
I mean, if we're gonna smoke it out, we need more green brush, right? To like really.
Yeah.
So this is the mountains, and you have been pulling in stuff that it's like pine.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, pine will smoke.
Yeah, hardened deciduous, or no, I'm sorry, thick and coniferous. Is that right?
Yeah. I think that's right. I mean, we can make it bigger, or we can just go from here and,
See what happens.
see what happens. I mean, I like big fires, but
Let's throw some pine needles on it, just extra smoky. I mean, if there's a bunch of pine trees around, let's rake up a bunch of pine needles, throw them on top,
yeah,
get good smoke going, and then light it.
sounds good.
Just extra smoky.
Yep, extra smoky. I'm down for that.
I'm also going to ready an action that as soon as I see the bear, I'm going to fucking drink that potion.
Oh, did we lose him?
We did actually lose.
Damn
him.
it.
Dang.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I got
Hello.
There.
Got
Yep.
you now.
I knew it was going. Yeah, started making weird noises. So you guys have scoured the immediate area for stuff. You'll have to expand your search quite a bit, or cut down some trees and make it bigger.
Well, I think we talked about just putting pine needles on it, making it as smoky as possible.
Yeah.
All right, and you've just kind of put it right there in the entrance of the cave, where presumably some smoke should go inside.
Yes.
At least some.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they did
So,
some writing and stuff.
All right, is that where you guys are hanging?
I'm gonna kind of hide over here. Actually, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna be right there.
I'll be right here next to you.
Yeah. Also being sneaky.
I'm gonna stand where I'm at with bow and arrow ready.
With wolf hat on.
With wolf hat. Yeah.
All right, everybody's
staring
so
down this
everybody's
fucking
is looking at this cave, ready to go, and who's lighting it?
I'm talking to Lee that we should have a signal. He's got to give a signal if there's a bear. And so I'll just go ahead and give a little produce flame from my corner and kind of toss it onto the fire. Just peek around the corner and throw a little ball of fire at the thing.
Okay.
The signal is shooting an arrow
Yeah,
at the bear.
That's what I figured was going to happen. Yeah.
That sounds right.
Good signal.
Yep.
On brand. On brand.
Okay. Lee and Greg, give me perception checks.
24.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Go ahead and put those in initiative too. Actually, everybody just go ahead and give me one. It'll be easier that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I rolled a 7/1.
Oh, 17 actually.
You want that in the perception check or the initiative?
Put it in initiative.
Okay.
Because we'll just use that for anything that may or may not happen after this.
Yes.
Are they all in?
Yes.
Tooth's got a 10, 9, 17. Okay. Okay. So Lee, you hear an audible crashing noise from the trees behind you to the west.
Ooh.
And you turn around to see up in the tree, the large one behind you, to the west, that's about 30 feet away there, a giant head with these huge yellow eyes and a beak, in this body that's too big to be supported by the tree, and it's staring you down.
I guess I'm gonna do a nature check to figure out what it is. Try to
Okay.
recall what it is. So.
Yep.
An 11.
It looks like an owl, but it's the size of a bear.
An owl bear? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess for my second action, I'm gonna hunt it.
Okay.
My third action is I'm gonna double shoot it.
All right. I love it.
All right, here we go.
If it wasn't pissed, it is now.
My first shot is a 29. It was a natural 20.
Okay.
And my
Wow.
second shot is a natural 1, but with modifiers to 7.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Either end of the spectrum.
So
Yeah.
you crit
Okay.
once.
All right. So that's I get to add a D10 to that, plus a D8. So I got 7 damage total.
Ooh,
Sad.
okay. That is kind of sad.
That is sad on a D10. I got a 1 on a D10.
Hmm.
I know.
Okay.
Bad.
So it's angry. John, remind me what Agile does on a weapon.
Agile turns your look it up exactly. It goes from the attack penalty goes
It's
from
your penalties, right?
Yeah, it goes from -5 to -4 basically. So it goes
Okay.
4, 8. Let's see, trait. -4 instead of -5, -8 instead of -10 on the third and subsequent.
not-
Yep.
So, okay. How big is this thing? So there's my size. Yep. It's in the tree. Okay. Very good. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's making weird popping noises. Like my internet and Discord has been weird all day. I think it's all the ice. I think there's some power outages and different things, and
Probably.
fuck, I don't know. It's weird. All right, so this owl bear makes a blood curdling screech, and jumps from the tree and glides toward Lee. All right. It crashes. It crashes into the ground in front of him. Who's within 80 feet?
Just about everybody.
Hi, everyone.
All right. Everybody take a will save.
18.
Oh, I threw that way off.
15, 18.
I think my modifiers.
8 for me.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
I got an 18 as well.
Oh no. So everybody's frightened 2 except for Lee. Lee, you are fleeing for 1 round and frightened 3.
Seems right.
I mean, I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah.
With that thing falling out
Yeah.
of the tree at you. Uh-oh, I lost my headset.
Oop.
I got hung up on something and jerked my earbud out of my ear. All right, and then it's going to try to maul you with his razor sharp talons. Lee, armor class.
19. Wait,
It
does
will
the wolf
miss.
hat give me more? Does the wolf
No.
hat? Does it?
Nah. It will give you a +2 circumstance bonus to intimidate wolves or to try to blend in with wolves. How about
All
that?
right. I like it. I like it.
Okay, it will miss you.
Okay.
So that'll go to Greg.
Oh boy.
Ooh, Lee got super lucky there. I'm gonna check what fleeing does. It's not in the monster manual, as it turns out.
I can look
It
it
should
up.
be
It
in
was
this
supposed to
book.
be like there and not where I was.
Fleeing.
I think you just have to run away.
You are forced to run away due to the fear of some compulsion. On your turn, you must spend each of your actions trying to escape the source of the fleeing condition as expediently as possible. The source is usually the effect or caster that gave you the condition, though some effects might define something else as source. You can't delay or ready while
20.
fleeing.
25. 1, 2, 3. I think
Huh.
I can get in range.
So
5,
basically, you
10,
just run the
15,
fuck
20,
away.
25.
Lee's out.
That's fine. I want to get far enough away to shoot at it anyway.
Yeah.
No
And
worries.
then, yeah. I might do some damage to you.
It's
You'll
fine.
be okay. You'll be
I got 30 something hell. It's fine.
I'm gonna throw one of my souped up alchemical bombs at him.
Souped up.
He's doing it.
Yeah, the higher level ones. That'll be a 25.
That'll hit.
Okay. And so these do 2d8. That's 14 fire
Okay.
damage, 2 persistent fire damage, and 2 fire splash damage.
So. Alright. How long does the persistent last?
Persistent, I think, has save, maybe? I don't know.
Figure that out for me.
And then
You have anything else?
I'll probably not. I might move away again. I'll just move away again to behind the bush.
Okay. Tusi.
Persistent damage.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna move forward.
You determine.
15, 20,
Okay.
25.
Man, that doesn't seem good at all. Why would I determine that?
I mean, based on just like,
How fiery it is?
yeah, like the
How
fire,
flammable
how
is
long it would take. I mean, for different surfaces and stuff, I think is probably why they let you determine it.
Got it.
Alright, I'll ray of frost this bitch.
Alright, Lee took 2 damage, right? Lee, did you take your 2 damage?
Yeah.
Okay,
How's a
sorry.
20? How's a 20 do?
doesn't do it, bud.
Oh. Oh, that's no good. Alright then. That's my turn.
John.
I think when you cut out, I said whenever I saw something, I was gonna ready an action to like drink the Drakeheart mutagen. But you cut out because
Got it. Give
yeah.
me just a second. John, you did manage to see the owlbear come crashing in and react,
Okay.
even though you were looking at the cave.
Okay. So that gives me a +4 to my AC, so I'm at 22 because I'm frightened too, right?
Yep.
It goes to frighten one.
No,
At the
it's checks and DCs. It's not AC. It's checks and DCs. It's
frighten
still just
doesn't
as hard to
lower
hit you.
your.
I don't think so.
Oh, I guess it doesn't. So I'm at 24 then. That's weird that it does that on the thing. Whatever. In that
I
case,
don't know. It doesn't seem like it does.
I don't think it does, from what I can tell. That's penalty. All your checks and DCs. I don't think your. I mean, is your armor
Yeah,
class
your
a
armor
DC?
class is not a check.
No. So.
I guess it actually is because your armor class is a specific difficulty check.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So
that they're trying to
technically,
exceed.
yeah.
So yes, technically it does.
Yeah, that's
It's semantics.
So I'm frightened 1 now.
yeah. You'd be frightened
Yep.
1. Okay. So I've got the potion off. So that's my first action, or do I still have 3 actions?
You can still take 3.
Okay. So I'm going the tiger stance, right?
Yep, tigering.
And then I'm going to move, basically I'm going to stride too, right, you know, so I'm going to get 50
to
feet
it.
as close as I can, so that's 5, 15,
20.
20, 30,
Mhm.
35, 45, 50, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep, that's 50.
that's, my turn, and now I am frightened 1.
All right, Lee. You are
Alrighty.
fleeing.
All right, so I'm moving 1. That's I guess 5.
He's gonna
10,
try to
15.
beak you on the way out.
Sure, 20.
Man, he is not having it. What's your AC? 19, you said?
19.
Oh, but you're frightened 3, so it's actually 16.
Oh,
So he
okay.
will hit you.
Ow.
Oh,
Is it frightened 3 or would it be
Lee.
frightened 2? Do you already have a
Yeah,
turn?
it's at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
Lee, you'll take 9 damage.
9. All right.
No.
And then you have to go as far away as possible.
Yeah, so that's my first movement. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. 1, 3, 4. And then I guess because of there's a rock wall, I gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now I'm frightened 2.
That is correct.
And
You're
no
no
longer
longer
fleeing.
When you're going diagonals, you only have to go 3.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
moving 20 feet, yeah.
Okay. I'll go back and get my
All right. So the owlbear took a piece out of him.
2, 3.
He looks around. Let's see. He's going. There.
Hello, owlbear.
Hello, John.
Yes. What's up?
He's gonna do that number.
Huh?
He's gonna come at you.
Huh?
Miss with the beak. That die's gonna get retired here in a second.
Yeah, I've got 23
It's not
AC,
even
by the way.
23 with the
Yeah,
'cause you're 24.
yeah.
All right, that's better. So that one's gonna be a crit
Oh no.
for
Sad.
8 plus 20 damage.
20? Ew.
20.
Ow.
And he rips into you with one of his talons.
Yes.
This big old fucking bear maw. Greg, you are up. The owlbear is still on fire.
Okay. So it just takes the 2 at the end of turn.
Yep, it's very angry. It's ragey about this whole fire business.
I'd be mad too if I was on fire, so.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. Somebody in the game shop the other day I was talking about Pathfinder, and they said, "Oh, you mean rocket tag?" And I went, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Rocket
Because
tag?
everything hits like a fucking rocket launcher.
Oh, yeah,
Like if it hits, you just get chunked, and if
Yeah.
it doesn't hit, well, it's like, well, that was silly.
that's true.
Didn't
I'm
go off.
gonna throw another bomb at it.
Yep.
Seems like a good idea. That's probably not gonna hit. 17.
No.
Oh, the dog's
Splash.
still around.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
The dog.
We'll just have him go
But
on my
it
turn.
does take the 2 splash still. 2 fire.
Or can that dog move?
I'll shoot a crossbow
It's
bolt.
worried about. It was worrying over Lee.
Okay.
Lee took off running. He thought it was a game, and he
Right.
ran after him.
Yeah.
That's
tried
also
to-
not gonna hit.
tried to hurt
That'll
him.
be it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Any splash on the misses?
Yeah, 2 on the miss.
Does John get it too?
Unless you think I can throw it at the back corner, since I'm closest to it anyways.
John will take the 2 splash. I just rolled it. So there's that. Okay. 2C.
All right, I'm going to heal John with one hand and throw fire, throw a little lava chunk of lava at him with elemental toss with the other hand.
Okay.
He's it's 2C. One hand feeding life and the other dealing death. Like, it's a serious thing.
Yep. So John, you're going to gain 16 hit points because we rolled that big 8.
Fuck yeah.
And then he got a 25.
That will hit.
All right, so he only takes 3 damage. Oh no, 3, 4, 5 damage.
Okay.
I always forget about those stupid pluses.
John, unless you have something else, Toos.
Nope, that's 3 actions.
Is the dog going on my turn or
Dog will go with Lee
go with Lee?
since he
Okay.
was tracking with Lee.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I'm already Tiger Stance on it, so let's just start throwing fists. Let's flurry of blows
Go,
him.
boys.
Yep, here we go.
Pow.
First one's
Paw
only
him back.
an 11, feels bad. Second one is a 22.
That one will hit.
Okay. And then that'll be only 4 slashing damage, but he has to take a DC 8. DC, what will it be? Will it be 17 because I'm frightened? Yeah, DC 17 fortitude save, or else he's stunned 1.
DC what? 17?
17.
He's good.
And then we're gonna throw another fist at him. 10 doesn't hit. And the third one is lower than that, so it doesn't hit. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Lee, you're back after it.
Am I still fleeing or?
You are not
just-
fleeing. You are no
okay.
longer fleeing.
And I am
just
not.
frightened too.
I am not frightened anymore. So
John is no longer scared of this owlbear.
Okay.
He showed that it can bleed.
Yep.
So you can kill it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna, I guess, regain my composure, get my bow, and for my first action, get my bow and arrow ready again.
I would
he
assume
still
you
be-
didn't drop your bow. You're probably good.
Okay. Was he
You
still
had
hunt?
your hand.
Would I have lost the hunted since I ran away from it?
I don't think so.
I can look
You
and
just-
see if it's concentration or something, but I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. I think it's just there.
Okay. Well,
Throw
I'll
it.
take my double shot at him. An 8. Oh, is it -2 because I'm frightened?
Frightened 2. Yep, -2.
Okay, so I got a 16
Negative.
and 1, 6, so 4, so and a 23.
23 will hit.
2 damage.
Getting after it. You are adding your +1 to hit from your bow, right?
Yes, yeah, I've got all that factored
making
in,
sure.
and then I've got to hold on. I got to fix my cheat sheet here.
Good looking
Okay.
owlbear. He's swole.
Skull bear.
Swole bear.
Yeah, swole bear.
My next 2 actions, I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 more shots at him. I'll bottom out on negatives, so it'll be just straight a 2.
Nope.
And then an 8, so nothing.
Nope.
So that's it for me.
Just winging him.
Well, you know.
The owlbear is going to try to disembowel John with his just
Yeah.
grimy looking beak.
That's right.
Oh fuck me! I'm sorry, John.
Yeah, it's fine.
I rolled a 20.
Oh yeah, I'm probably dead. Let's find out.
So you have to take a DC 22 will save.
God. Okay. DC 22 will?
Will.
Big money. Ooh, that's a nat 20. That's a 27.
You are sweet. You are not affected by the sicken effect.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But you will take 16, 28.
That puts me down. I'm at 0. That's exactly my hit
on the money?
points. Yep, on the money.
Exactly
Damn.
0.
Exactly 0. Yep.
All right.
I
So
am
that is
wounded
that's
1
vicious.
now. Right.
It's going to go to the source of the fire, and then it's going to try to
geez.
claw and grab Greg.
It's a lot of shit.
All right, it missed Greg. I can't believe I crit you twice in a row, John.
I'm not surprised.
It's fucking
Greg,
funny,
you're
is
up.
what it is.
Well, the first one was I rolled like a 17.
That dog
And he
never
has just a
went, by the
huge-
way.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, dog.
I can't move him, but
Where's he going?
he can
Is he
run
going
30 feet, so
5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
I imagine he's just gonna get in there. So 30,
10,
get him up to him if you know.
20. So the dog would get an AOO on the way out.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
my own second.
Do it, John.
Let's see here. What's he got? Bite, melee +6. Okay, let's see.
Albert didn't give a shit about that dog.
Nah, he only got an 8, so dog didn't do
Okay.
shit. Yep.
I'm going to take my own Drakeheart. The second
Okay.
one, and we will
He's gonna draw that
draw the fancy sickle.
distracting sickle.
Hell yeah! I think that's all I can do because it's I'm assuming 2 to drink the.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So that's it.
All right, Greg's
here.
ready to fight. He's in it. Go ahead,
I'm gonna wave it around a little bit. Just
wave
you
my
know.
sickle. What you got for me, Tusi?
Well, we're gonna basically do the same shit we did last time.
Let's do it better.
Throw it.
The
in one
Albert's-
hand and throw fire on the other.
Owlbear's still on fire, by the way. He's just the feathers are catching.
All right, so that's definitely not gonna hit on the attack roll. That's 10. But John, you're gonna regain 10 hit points coincidentally.
That's good.
Yep.
I'm still prone though, but that's fine. I'm up.
Yep. And the Drakeheart's still running because it doesn't
Yeah.
go away when you flare out or
Right.
when you go down. It's still in your system.
Right.
And that is it for me.
All right, Lee and Dog.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do my double shot. So at 8. Oh, and I'm frightened 1 now, right? So 16 on the first one,
Nope.
and 16 on the second one.
Nope.
All right. Look and see if I got it. Okay.
I don't know what's going on with my dice today, though. I've rolled like 3 3s and then 3 numbers of 17 and higher. Nothing in the middle.
You're right.
In combat, it's like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna use another action just to move up a little bit, and then I'm gonna take one more shot at him.
Okay.
So, 18.
That one will miss as well.
Okay.
That'll go to Dog and then
Dog.
John.
I imagine dog's just gonna get in there.
Dog's gonna get in there.
So put him there, or there. Yeah, they're right there. That's fine. Yeah, put him there. That's fine. Right here.
Okay.
And he's gonna bite for +6. I don't know how multiple attack works on dog. Probably the same, right? +6 and then +1 for
Something like
multi-attack. Probably. Yep. Try that. First one is an
You said the
18.
number.
Doesn't hit.
No.
Second one is lower.
Okay. John, that's to you. You will have to re-tiger stance if you're
Yeah.
going to take it again, because
I'm
you're
good.
down.
I'm gonna stand up and drink a minor healing potion.
Yep.
So I think that's 2 actions, right? To pull it out of my belt and then drink it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Ready and interact. Yep. Stand up, drink a pot. He's brushed himself off, getting ready to take tiger stance.
Got 4 hit points. That's fine.
It's better than none.
Better than none.
All right. The owlbear. All right. We're going to use some talon action here. That's another 3. I've rolled I don't know how many 3s on this die.
Like
This is
those.
dumb. All right, so he's gonna try to talon you again. That's better. AC with the Drakeheart, Greg.
23.
Okay, so that'll hit you for 10 and grab you. He's gonna try to disembowel you with the wonderful, wonderful beak attack. For not 23. All right, Greg.
Hey yo,
He's,
sickle time. I'm gonna apply poison.
He's still on fire, but the fire's starting to go out.
I'm gonna apply poison, and then swing. We're gonna get a 17, which probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
We'll swing again. That's a nat 20. 23 is the full.
23 is the full. Okay, so you will get a crit.
Sick. Wait for this D4 crit damage. 4.
Total?
Yup.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to critting with a D4.
Feels good.
Feels good, man. Deal damage.
And then he needs to take a DC 17 17 fortitude or be poisoned.
He is not poisoned. He got a 17 on the money.
Man, I had applied it with the blowgun.
If I'd have just blew that bear.
But yeah,
Anything
that's
else,
it.
Greg?
Nope.
Okay, Tusi.
Right.
Owl that bear.
I guess I should remove a poison.
I'm gonna wander over this way, stand in front. Gonna stand like right in front of the fire.
Okay.
And then I'm going to scream and toss fire at this bear.
Okay. He's trying to draw aggro for you, Greg.
Do it,
All
do
right.
it.
So 19 plus 8 is 27.
Hit.
That's a bummer. Okay, so I add up all my bonuses first, right? So I got 1. I rolled a 1 on a d4 plus 4 for my damage. Plus so 5 plus 1, 6, 7 times 2, 14.
No, just a hit, not a crit. Just a hit.
A 17 or 27?
Yeah, that's just a hit.
Damn. Okay, well that's 7 damage. 7 fire.
7 fire.
Yeah. That's it.
Alrighty. Lee and Dog.
Double shot. Oh my god. A 17.
That's not gonna do it.
No, and a 7.
Also not gonna do it.
Sad.
I'd throw 2 more because it can't get any worse.
And no,
I
I
mean,
can't. Here we go.
You just ran out of arrows.
I know. I'm not gonna run out of arrows. Yeah, 10 and a 9.
Well,
Nope.
it got worse.
Do something, dog. God damn it.
Dog.
Dog's gonna bite 3 times, I guess.
Yep, just chomp on him.
First one
Get in there.
is only a
buddy.
12 or a 13, feels bad. Second one
Mm-mm.
is a 13 again. God. Third one
Rough, boys.
is a
13.
10. A 10.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Nope. You know this dog is just gonna end up taking 1 claw that would have been meant
Oh,
for
yeah.
you guys, which
Yeah.
is good,
Yeah,
That's
as it
fine.
turns out.
it is.
John, that's to you.
I'm gonna Tiger Stance.
Stance him.
I'm gonna stride to go. Greg's still grabbed, right?
Yes, he's grabbed.
So there's no flank bonus there. Like, I'm trying to think. There's no real way that, like, I'd have to be where Greg is with the dog to, like.
Yeah, to flank with him.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna get in there. So we'll get right there, and then I'm going to flurry of blows him.
Okay.
So first one is I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay.
Because it was a 3.
I forgot about hero points.
God damn it. It's an 18. It doesn't hit.
Oh, sorry.
And then the second blow on that one is only a 10. Yeah, so I don't hit. So. Alright.
Okay. Dice are good today.
Yeah.
All right. Owlbear is he's still focused on the target he's got grabbed. He's gonna try for that disembowel again. Just gnaw at his guts. That's not gonna be enough. He's just gonna keep ripping and tearing. That one'll be enough. You said 24, right, Greg?
No, 23.
23. That's okay. That'll be enough that you don't get critted.
That's good.
So Greg, you'll take a will save. And
Yes, I
13 damage.
I nat 20 to will save.
That boy. What's your total?
25.
Okay, so it's above 22. So that's good. All right, you're
And then you
fine.
said
Nothing from the will
13?
save and 13 damage. And then it'll
I'll
just
be at
try to.
5.
It's going to try to re-grab you. That's what I'll try to do.
Oh,
Nope,
I should probably
it fails. It swipes
shooting
and
my-
misses. Distracted by the sickle. You're no longer grabbed, Greg.
Sweet.
Go ahead.
What is it? 5-foot step, and then
And it is no longer on fire.
I'm gonna run away.
Okay, 5-foot stepping.
Try and get. Actually, I'm gonna go here and try and get out of line of sight. Maybe it'll just forget about me. And I'm gonna go ahead and drink one of my elixirs of. Or I guess
It'll
I'll
forget about me.
pull out an elixir of life and not drink it because that was 2 actions. So yeah.
Okay, Tusi. Uh-oh, he's going in.
I think if I get here, I can throw fire.
You can burning hands him?
Yep.
Yeah, you can. You can get around it.
All right. Give me that basic reflex saving throw on a DC 18.
He critically failed it.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Something happened.
okay.
We're doing shit.
Okay. I got a 6 with one of the dice. I can hero point any dice, right?
Yep.
I'm going to hero point this fucking damage roll.
Oh shit.
All right, that's a 4. So that's
Better
10
than 1.
normally plus 2 more. So 12 times 2 is 24.
Holy fuck. Tusi rocks up and immolates it.
Jesus Christ.
The fire just went out and he rekindles it. It had 23 hit points left. Solid hero point.
Wow.
I'm out of hero points. You always reroll the damage roll. At 40K taught me anything.
40K's taught me anything. It's reroll the damage roll.
True. True.
Jesus.
All right.
Way to go, Al. Critical failure.
Oh.
So
I
the
figured you'd
owlbear,
make it out of that one, boys.
the owlbear bursts into flames. You guys all get 80 experience, I think.
Damn, that feels anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Got more for killing 2 wolves. 3 wolves.
Yeah, so the way they do experience in this is weird. It's anything that's your level is 40 experience. And then it goes up by 20 for level +1 and level +2.
Yeah.
and then it goes up by 40 for level +3 and level +4.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
And then it goes down by 10s the other way. It's weird.
It's very interesting. I'm out of spells though, boys. I can't heal anybody.
Well,
I mean, we can lay on hands, people.
yeah, I
Or at
can
least
try.
try.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and try and lay on hands, John. Here we
Oh.
go.
here we go.
This is a nature check because we're in nature. I am gonna get a circumstance, but
I'm just gonna try it on myself.
ooh. 16 plus 2, 18
Every
plus
time.
3 is 21.
That'll
Oh,
work.
yep. How much does that heal
Oh.
me for?
I have no idea.
What is
I'm
that?
gonna roll a d6, a d4, and a d. It's gotta be one of those.
What is that? Treat wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, treat wounds.
20 increases it by.
Only if you're an
10.
expert, I think.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it wasn't a crit success, but I get 2d8 hit points.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, you get 8 plus 2, so 10.
Nice.
Oh, that's dope.
I failed on myself.
Didn't
Not
touch
critically.
yourself. Okay.
You didn't critically fail though, did you?
Nope.
Yeah, that's not good. When you
That's-
critically fail to touch yourself, bad things happen.
Yeah.
I need
All right.
I need the take 10 on this specific action, man.
What are you guys up to?
I'm
gonna search this fucking owl bear. Jesus.
gonna
You
look in the cave.
you find a chewed up fucking burnt to shit owlbear.
Is there anything that will need a skin, or can we take its head off and?
I
bring it to
mean,
the fire?
it's pretty it's pretty burnt up. Like it's been on fire for like 6 turns, and you burning hands it to death.
Is there any like
Alright.
salvageable meat, like food?
I mean, it's a big old bear. You could try.
Uh,
I'm
what-
not gonna try it. I'm gonna wander into the cave.
Okay,
and search
so
the
it
cave.
is dark in the cave, but you guys can see into it fairly well. Down to about here-ish because of your fire.
What about dark vision?
Dark vision, Lee, you can see there is a back to the cave that's about 20 feet farther.
All right,
And there's
I'm gonna
some,
go ahead.
you guys can see some like little mounds inside, like they're kind of roundish. They might be like boulders or something.
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and
Did Tusi say eggs?
yeah.
He sure did.
Okay. You know, I honestly don't know if they lay eggs or if they're mammals. I think they're mammals.
You think so?
Yeah, I
Alright,
think so.
I'm gonna go ahead and produce flame cantrip, and a small ball of flame appears in the palm of my hand.
do
Charlie,
you got
owl
it.
bears lay eggs?
Oh, here we go.
They do.
Do they?
Didn't we
They're-
literally get one in Baldur's Gate?
They are
Oh, yeah, we
warm-blooded
totally
mammals.
did.
They are warm-blooded mammals, but lay eggs. Eggs are
All
worth
right.
two.
Okay.
They're like platypi.
Eggs
for,
are worth a lot, apparently.
Oh,
Okay. So, are you gonna examine the dark shapes?
yeah. I mean, they're not
As you
dark
walk-
for me anymore. I got.
Yeah. As you walk toward them, they're kind of brownish. You can see. I even wrote this down. Give me a minute. I'll tell you what you see. I just didn't write it in the particular place I'm at. So you will see. They're bits of wood, stone, and bones covered in fur and hair that are clumped together. So they're big ass owl pellets.
Owls
You know
eat.
those things we
Yeah,
dissected.
Yeah, where they just have a bunch of shit in them, basically. Just
Yeah,
Yeah, anything the owl can't digest.
well,
can we bust them up and look for stuff?
Yeah, if you like.
yeah. Let's look for stuff. We've done.
Bust them
Yeah,
up,
might
look
as
for
well.
stuff.
Okay, you guys spend some time busting up the owl pellets and digging through them. Give me perception checks.
I got a 6. That's not good to cut it.
I got a 19.
I got a
18.
13.
So, in one of the pellets that Lee is working through, he finds a smooth stone that rolls out as he's breaking it up, and as it rolls, he sees a little flash of light, and he picks up the stone and sees that it is a rune stone. And Lee, you know because it matches the rune on your bow that is a +1 weapon potency rune.
Oh,
Look at you.
Fancy. Okay. Nice.
The rest of you don't manage to find anything. It looks like a bunch of you don't see any humanoid bones or anything. It looks like a bunch of natural creatures or unidentifiable stuff. No like femurs or hands or you know what I mean. No identifiably humanoid stuff.
Doing our part to establish our dominance in nature feels good.
Pretty good.
Good
Burning
job,
up
everyone.
your
Let's
great
do a
white
group
steed.
high five right here. Everyone. Covered in owl bear shit.
Yeah, they vomit those up.
Still. High five. Clap.
Somebody bring the dog.
And oh yeah. And the dog.
He's
He's
like
probably-
licking everybody.
He's probably rolling in the pellets.
Yeah, he's rolling in fucking owl pellets over here.
Chris.
So do we camp in the cave? In the cave full of shit, or
What time
In
is
front
it?
of-
Is
in
it like
front of the
midday
cave?
or?
It's midday.
yeah.
Yeah, we can. I mean, if we just want to rest and like get our feet back from under us after that, I'm fine with that.
Hope there's not two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better hope there's not.
In
two.
anticipation of that, I'm gonna drink both my elixirs.
I'm gonna start meditating. I'm gonna meditate for
sure.
at least 10 minutes.
Ooh, 2 6.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't have anything else for today.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's getting late anyway, so
Yeah. That's
Nice.
fair.
you guys had to do a bunch of RP and not kill shit.
Yeah, we had to learn.
17.
We had to learn information.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I guess that's okay once in a while.
Yeah.
Good now.
Stuff.
Are we camping here? Should I put we're camping or we're thinking about camping?
I say I'm thinking that we're gonna hang out here for a minute, unless you guys really
Yeah,
want to press
let's-
on. But I'm
Let's
thinking.
just put a note in that that we're choose whether or not to camp when we start up.
Yeah.
True.
Because then I can actually do realistic rolls to see if anything happens and not just make them up and say, oh, nothing happened.
Right.
Because then we have time to play it out if something does happen.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right,
Sounds like a
fellas.
plan.
Well, the owlbear slayer. I mean, technically, Tusi killed a direwolf. Tusi killed an owlbear.
Yeah,
I mean,
not wrong.
He's a monster hunter.
he
I
may.
am the damage sorcerer. Like that was the entire purpose of my character. Direwolf, I definitely stole that kill.
Yeah, I was gonna say there may be some kill stealing on some of that stuff. Come
Yeah,
on.
that direwolf was definitely a little chaos.
This guy, I threw some good damage into him. I mean, 24 is pretty wild.
Greg did a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
A little too
Because
persistent. Yeah.
That 2
Yeah.
persistent adds up.
Yeah, it's fair. That's a good point.
Yeah. Persistent damage is very good.
If
The
only I
level
didn't have
3
to
bombs
defend
at level
against
2.
people.
Yep, that's the thing I did do. But you have to. I mean, she has level 3 recipes, and she's not gonna learn any more. So
Right. Yeah, she's not learning. She's not learning level 5 once we get up to that point.
Yep.
you got to figure something else out.
Yeah.
So yeah, Greg
I'll
needed a
get-
little power bump anyway.
I get 2 of level at every time I level, which I had forgotten to do.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So that helps a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's like spells. Unfortunately, 3 is kind of the breaking point. So
Yep.
that helped even more.
Yep. All right, fellas. If nobody else has anything, I'm gonna get off here and go to bed.
Yeah,
Sounds
sign off.
good.
Time for bed.
Yep.
All right, see you guys later.
Yep.
Later.
See you next week.
Yep. Later. That was fun. Benny. Best.